Hi,
Craig.
Craig.
Warning, this episode contains Australians. Some content may be alarming to some listeners, including jokes about homophobia, jokes about racism, jokes about sexual content, and a lot of swearing. Please note these jokes are made by queer people, people of colour, and people who have known those people for over a decade. Actual hate will not be tolerated. Also, warning for graphic descriptions of violence, but this is a D&D campaign, so you probably knew that. Not sponsored by Queensland Government Australia, terms and conditions may apply.
We find ourselves in a land you may know well, Faerun, a realm of monsters and magic, a realm of human lands on the surface, dwarven kingdoms deep below, and strange cities deeper still in the dreaded Underdark. Adventurers from the Guild of Ravana have uncovered a nationwide, years-long, body-stealing threat. It seeps from the caverns beneath their homes, and they must seek it out. This is Records of Ravana, The Depths.
I actually just want to be part of your symphony. When you hold me tight and won't let go. Symphony. Delightful.
Apologies.
You can read that
Hi,
later.
Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi,
I did
Craig.
try and have a look at the recording, but it was already deleted. So I don't know if anyone had downloaded it.
Maddie probably did.
Yeah.
That's all good. Maddie writes like summaries of the sessions. But Jaden, if you would please give us our last time.
Yeah. So this is kind of more last two times, but after an intense interrogation by the Inquisitor, things broke down very quickly when she figured out that Furno is really bad under pressure and started picking on him. A fight broke out. One of her guards and the Inquisitor was killed in the ensuing fight. However, eventually the party had to make their escape. Throdgar had a solid 1v1 with some interruptions on both sides with the Dryder, and weirdly enough, they were actually kind of neck and neck. But eventually the party had to make their escape, recognizing that they were in the middle of a city full of other guards, even if they did manage to win that fight. How did everyone get away? So Theo, I believe, was the first one to make his break out the back door through the window.
In the middle of the fight.
I just fucking
Yeah,
dipped.
he
Out of the
he
fuck.
dipped. Furno dimension doored into a bush after being
Near the
revived because he was
museum.
fucked up. Yeah, near the museum. Throdgar, Sharir, and Thrawn all used fly to essentially break out through the front door and then just fly off. And Taran just went invisible and then walked through the wall and left.
Gotcha.
Because the party all
departure out of all of it.
yeah. Because the party all escaped in different directions, it took the larger part of a day before they were able to regroup at the mushroom fields. Theo was the last one to regroup with the others. By the time he got there, he was being chased by a hunting party that the party managed to intervene with just in time. The party then sought out aid from their... Hang on, have we got you guys? Yeah, let's put you guys here on this map. So the party then sought out aid from their Tauran friends at the Morgan Care. There were search parties all over the place looking for them, especially around this area. The party did manage to find one unguarded path in, and
Theo
jumping
did.
down.
We were all inside the carriage.
Right. Everyone was inside the carriage while Theo did the sneaking, because the others aren't exactly particularly grand at that. Jumping down into the labyrinth, the party wandered the darkness for a little while before they encountered what at first appeared to be the floating form of a Dryder, only to realize that it was in fact a near invisible gelatinous cube with a Dryder inside of it. After a bit of getting pincered between two of them, the labyrinth has shifted with the party inside. and that was where we left off.
Okay.
What about the twist in the fucking?
Ferno got fucking eaten by one
Wait.
of the gelatinous cubes, and
He
So-
got
Throdgar
eaten
just,
by
like,
two of them. Come
Yeah.
on.
yeah, and then Throdgar just like reached in and pulled him out.
Yeah.
Wait. So how did Throdgar escape?
He
So
got thrown
Throdgar-
Because I was more planning to just distract them, or try and take the brunt of the force. Well, because I know Theo was darting as I was like leaving the game.
You
Um,
just got thrown out. When
Yeah,
Basically,
right
yeah,
at the end, Sharir and
we-
Thrawn
yeah.
cast Fly on
Oh,
the three
okay.
of you to just take off.
Fucking Peter Pan moment. Sweet. Got it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kool-Aid Man first, and then
I was trying to play it as Throdgar wasn't really going. And they're like, bro, we need to leave. Yeah, but when you got to half health, I'm like, Throdgar will now attack for the retreat. But you were going to try and... I thought you would try and fight that out as long as you could.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think I'm mostly caught up then.
Yeah.
Sharir
So
did
the
try using fear on you a couple times
Jesus, why?
to get you to leave earlier than.
Oh,
This was during the Drider fight.
okay.
Look,
Alright.
I said, because I was playing as Throdgar as well. I said, when Throdgar gets to half health, then he'll leave. He wouldn't pussy out from a fight.
You did manage to chip the Drider's mask.
Oh, nice. Go Throdgar.
Go through indeed.
But yes,
Alright. So after making a dash as the labyrinth twisted to keep the party together, you guys now find yourselves in essentially a long corridor with an intersection at either side.
Now we've discussed this in the Discord chat specifically if Taria can make the map or not. Still possible.
we said that, yes, you can go, yes, the map rotated, but you have no idea how far we rotated.
Yeah, and that's why I was going to ask, like, would Ferno know because he's more intelligent and can possibly do the calculations?
Why don't you ask the DM?
Yeah.
Well, you should probably ask
Surely
Alex,
warforged
not-
have accelerometers in them, right?
Like gyroscopes and shit as well. Like, this is my rotation.
So
He
would it
basically wants to know if he can still keep it,
If
quote unquote,
you want to
accurate.
try and do that, I'd say you can make a survival check, but use intelligence instead of wisdom.
Do you want me to play this at disadvantage? Because Ferno's never really been a map person. He's been a guy who's studied art. Well, he's been a guy who studied.
God, he's an art major.
No wonder he's
He's
obsessed
studied
with dead people. He's a god.
magic and necromancy and shit. He's never really, besides the application of spells, he has no real survival.
Sorry, I should definitely draw Ferno with like the 90s emo kid black hair.
God,
Just with his
stop.
eye.
I wouldn't say it's disadvantage, but I imagine you probably don't have proficiency in survival, which is what
Yeah,
that would
no.
translate to.
Okay. All right.
So it's
Survival
just your
plus
basic ability to remain oriented.
and intelligence instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 6.
Yeah, no, you got no fucking clue, my dude.
I turned to Sharir and I was like, "You ever tried to read a spell?" Actually, you would. Sorry. No, that's not what Ferno says. That's a real fucking assaholic.
Can you or can you not? As I'm
keep
holding
it-
this map that I've
keep
been
in
writing
mind
on with
that
it.
He's actually like a paladin /
No,
sorcerer. He wouldn't read
realized-
spells.
I just get them, bro.
Actually,
But can you or can you not, like, tell me how far we've rotated?
You see Ferno kind of blink a couple of times at you, and then he just starts rotating, and he rotates 3 times, and then he locks your eyes and he says 9. Really, like, sarcastically.
Right, kids.
I'm gonna
stop.
try. I'm just gonna
No.
do this with the map now, and just essentially like look like I'm about to slam it through his head so there's a hole, but I'm just gonna burn it up with like a firebolt as I'm going down
Ah.
with it.
Well, now the kids are done fighting. All we can do is move
That's
forward.
useless.
Yep. I guess it wouldn't be much of a labyrinth if you could just make a map to the center of it.
Could you tell us if, in case any of those symbols on the walls change at all?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it.
Is that to me or who?
No, I'm
Yeah.
the one. I'm the only one here who can like speak primordial
Oh, I forgot. My
and
bad.
slash read it. So
So
Right.
it's safe to say that there's no drow down here right now. Whoever those.
I don't
yeah,
know. Like that one was just unlucky. There might be more.
no, that Drider was in there for a while. That wasn't recent.
I know, but there still might be more down here.
Yes, well, we got to stay alert anyway. What
Hmm.
what were the other things that we saw on the walls? Zach, did you write that down? Like Vinny, did you
It
write
was
down?
4 people around a blob.
Okay,
I don't know about any other things. Unless Jaden's got it written
all
down
right.
still.
Theo, you're
Hmm.
gonna lead, and I'm gonna light a torch and hand it to Theo.
I'm passing.
You've got a
Yeah,
keener eye than most of us, especially if we run into things like that again. You
I'm
lead,
also
I'll follow.
I'm also passing the ghost rapier to see. I was like, you're gonna need this if you want to pierce through this magic
Mhm.
shit. And I pass him that ghost rapier.
I will take the ghost rapier. Theo.
When you do, Ferno gives you a bit of a look of like,
Hmm.
does this not contravene any of values? Okay.
Yeah, no, but Theo. Oh, you mean because it's called a ghost rapier? All right,
Well-
Jaden.
No. What it does?
Doesn't have a soul in it.
No, it doesn't. It's
What
just
a-
a rapier that can pass through shields. It
Okay.
basically ignores the AC bonus that any shields would convey.
And also
Yeah.
natural armor, I think.
All right.
Okay, who wants to lead up the back? I think. Look, Taran, Sharir, can you bring up the rear?
Yep, sure.
And we'll
Can I have my
direction are
goggles
you
of night
guys-
vision back?
Which
Uh,
direction are you guys going, by the way? Because
I
right
w-
now, where you
I w-
are,
yeah.
both directions are unexplored on this map.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
I'm just asking. Downwards is like quote unquote the direction we just came from, right? But then it rotated.
Correct. Think
Like,
of it as
is the bit that we stepped into the part that rotated, or was the part we were in the part
the
that
part that
rotated?
you stepped into is what rotated.
Okay, then I would say just keep moving forward, like upwards, honestly, because like you'd want to go head deeper into the maze.
How far do you want me to move forward, or do you want me to stop?
You and I will move side by side at the front.
Cool.
And then Throdgar and Ferno will be in the middle, because then that way Throdgar can run to the front, like he's like as equally close to the front or back as need be. And then we've got Taran and Sharir following up on the rear.
What are the walls made out of?
I'm pretty sure I did use smite, but I
Bone.
don't know if I'm pretty sure I didn't fucking dot down the spell slots I used.
I
Fuck.
don't. No, you didn't use smite because you couldn't get in there. Throdgar was.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we literally could not step within range of the
Yep.
Delandis cube.
Alrighty. To add some extra details, because you did mention the images on the walls, you can see as you go north along this wall, there seems to be some kind of depiction that you don't know the original story for, but what you can make out is
Can
it's
I do a
lot of-
check to see if I know the original story? I have stone cunning.
Oh, stone cunning is.
It's more like a history
That's
check.
kind of like it's just a kind of like translation
It
of like
is
the
a-
language into it. Another one.
Yeah, it's not so much about the stone as it is the actual images themselves. You can make a history check though if you would like.
Would
I think
Taryn
actually
know the history of this after his museum tour?
I'll actually say I think it's interesting.
It's
if
the
Throdgar
origin
could
of
tell us-
stonework.
Yeah, tell us if Throdgar could tell us what the actual like, what is this place made of? I think isn't that what stone cutting does?
Basically, he's got advantage in history checks around like masonry or stone structures, stuff like that.
Oh, Throgo, how old would you say this stuff is?
So if it's about the maze itself, he could make that with advantage.
Okay, cool, yeah. You can do that. He does that while I'm looking at what the story is.
What's my role for this again? I forget because stone cutting.
It's
is
not advantage, by the
history.
way. It's just doubled your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. So double your proficiency bonus, but history.
Yep, and you'll always have proficiency whenever you use it, like stone cutting.
And so, what's double my proficiency? So that would be 6.
So I think it's
plus
plus
4.
You guys are up to 4 now because he's a level 9. I don't think you've leveled up on your character sheet, Matt.
No,
no.
we didn't level him up. So you got a +8.
Yeah.
+8. Okay. I'll just roll a d20. So it's a 16.
Okay. It's hard to place how old this place is. It doesn't look like it's been maintained in any way. Like you can't see anywhere where stone has been repaired, but you also can't see anywhere where stone has been damaged. There's no immediate signs as to who made it. It's almost kind of non-characteristic in design. Like there's normally very obvious telltale signs between different cultures, masonry, and whatnot.
Tools I
But
could have used.
But the stone of this wall seems very plain. There's no telltale sign of the dwarves making it, or humans making it, or elves making it, or anything that indicates any kind of cultural artistry. It's almost got the same
Minimalist.
kind of characteristics that like a cave does. Like natural formed, there's no real sign of human interaction except for the fact that it's very obviously perfect square corridors long ways and couldn't have possibly been naturally formed.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Damn it! I wish I had fucking one spell.
You can see going in either direction on the walls, you're almost in the middle point of two very different kinds of images. Going up north is the images that you guys recognize from earlier. There's a bunch of images of people that are mining. There's the great blob above them in the images. You can see people, well, as the wall travels upwards, you can see that the story shows signs of them essentially unearthing this, of them some characters having some interactions that without actually knowing the story, you don't know what's being said, but some conflict, obviously. Not physical, but like argumentative characters being depicted. Going southways, you can see instead a bunch of Taurens. What you would presume are Taurens based on the horns and the cow faces. A lot of them are laying down or holding their stomach on their knees in a very empty environment, and there seems to be one recurring character that you can see holding a long gnarled staff. And those ones, well, and those imagery goes south.
So that's what we reckon.
You
North or
guys can
south?
only see about, I believe, 30 feet is what the torch illuminates, so you can't see either of the corridors, but they're not.
It's 30 feet
very
bright
far
light
away.
and then 30 feet dim light, I'm pretty sure. Or other way
Okay.
around. Let me just check.
Yeah. So you'd be able to see basically to the...
It's a 20-foot radius of
intersection,
bright
but-
light, and so it's 40 feet instead, sorry. Just 40 feet total.
Okay.
Well, do we want to head north or south?
I think we head north.
Yeah,
don't
whatever.
know.
Happy with that.
If these symbols on the wall that
That
show
means-
the Taurans like being led somewhere.
But they're all
Maybe-
lying down and like holding the stomachs. So maybe they got starved out, or
Perhaps.
Maybe it's telling
My-
us we need to stay low.
Maybe. My thought is maybe the elves cannot read this tongue. So this symbols are used to lead minotaurs through these labyrinths so they don't get lost. We've already been warned about what kind of dangers to see that we might encounter, which
that
has been helpful.
that's kind of not really needed because like they've got like they probably have people that can just learn the language or cast a spell to instantly know.
Very valid point.
There
Hey,
is
Jen, would you
also
say
no
these-
instances of actually written language, if you recall. It's all complete symbology.
Hey, Jaden, would you say these walls like are they blocks like bricks or just carved
It-
out in straight stone?
It's just straight stone.
No textures differentiating, or is it kind of repeating?
What do you mean by repeating?
Like you use the same texture and over again?
Yeah, is it the same like story over and over, or is it multiple different?
Not just the
like-
story, just like the actual wall as well.
It's not the same story over and over. It's like a progression that goes along the wall. That's just what you guys can make out from what you are, from where you are.
Mhm.
The wall, as far as texture, it's more like it's been carved out of a wall rather than it's made from stones or anything like that. Like there's no brickwork, nothing like that. For all intents and purposes, all sides of the maze are just one solid piece of stone.
I'm thinking like this actually, like these wall might be just actively made with magic.
Katie, well, I think we all agreed that we want to head north, right?
Yeah.
As we begin to head off, can I attempt to peer through and see if this is an illusion?
Go for an investigation check.
Right?
So what is it you're trying to determine is an illusion?
The maze itself. I'm trying to figure out if, because I feel like Throdgar saying like these like walls aren't like, they seem to almost be naturally forming. And from what Thoron reckons, like from the stuff he was hearing about the on the walls, it almost seems like the
You're
they
thinking
found
it's
this
the same
place.
thing as me.
Yeah.
Could Ferno?
So
Does Ferno know detect magic, or does anyone know detect magic?
1 minute. I believe.
but yeah, so I
Good
just
luck.
just wanted to have a little bit of a look, more or less. Investigation. Oh my god, where are all my dice? There it
I
is.
need to go to the bathroom, but Ferno does know detect magic and knows that we could do it
Do
as
you
a
have to
ritual
hall
and wait
pass?
10 minutes. What? What was the
Don't worry.
question, Kale?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Rolled a 19 plus 6, so 25.
Okay. I just need to duck to the bathroom quickly. If you do want me to do detect magic, I know it is a ritual. I'm also happy to just cast it as a spell immediately if we want to.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Are we alright with waiting like for some time to ritual cast it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'll explain the investigation real quick then. Looking about, you try and test out every aspect of the maze that you can think of. Nothing seems to immediately come across as being an illusion of any sort. Everything seems to interact with your senses the exact way that it should. The echo seems correct. The texture of the wall seems correct. The way that, well, the stagnancy of the air in here, the complete lack of wind, pretty much to every one of your senses that you can possibly test this maze, it interacts as it should. There doesn't seem to be any kind of illusory component active in this place.
Yeah, because Thoron's just trying to think about what would make this such a safe stronghold.
It could be conjuring just walls and pathways within a massive place, like a massive space, and then it just fills up the rest of it.
Hmm.
So do we want to wait for Zach to
yeah.
get back then?
Well, he said he'd
Guys
do
wanted to
the 10
ritual
minutes.
cast detect magic.
I think we can
Yeah.
just wait. We can just do the ritual. I don't want him wasting a spell on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we just want me to describe it now?
Yeah.
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 If that's
If we're gonna wait 10 minutes and
Okay.
nothing interrupts us.
Yeah. So there is nothing that happens in the 10 minutes that it takes him to ritual cast. What he does discover, however, is if you let me, I need to sneeze. 1 sec.
Pineapple.
No.
pineapple
You're a
on
good
pizza.
Samaritan. It is gone. He does detect that there is ambient magic around here. There's no active spells as detect magic is meant to work, but as far as this place, there is definitely something inherently magical going on here. Mostly transmutation and conjuration seems to be the schools of magic. It doesn't necessarily seem that there's some kind of magic lingering in the air. It's almost more like the sort of magic that comes off of magical items.
Okay.
So it's like it's an ambient magic in the stone.
Interesting. If that's what we find out, then I guess we'll start heading north.
Would you say that the just back to the symbols real quick, and we can walk there. The group of Tauren, all that, like, is the one standing with the staff or a pole in their hands like larger than all of them?
Not enough that it seems like a point is made out of it.
Okay.
It's very much. It's more like. How do you describe it? It's not less so like a Gandalf staff. It's more,
It's just
the sort of cliche like shepherd staff with the
Yeah.
big knot at the end of it. It's one of those.
Mhm.
So we're not going to fight a real Minotaur. Sweet.
If we do encounter any Minotaurs here, we were basically told to tell them that we met. I've got his name here. Let me quickly.
Drummel.
Druma. No. Is it Druma? Yeah.
Dramal.
Yeah,
Drumal.
I got it right.
Okay.
Jamal.
Jamal.
Draw. There's a D.
Jamal.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, so it's got an L. I had Druma as in Drumha.
Oh, I didn't even get it right. I put an O instead of a U.
Womp womp.
But yeah, basically we were told that if we do encounter any Taurens in here, to just basically say that we were like more or less given an invitation to come here if need be.
Yep.
Also worth noting, I believe it was Thrawn was the only one capable of talking with them, right?
Yep.
Because
Yes.
he spoke primordial, and no one else knows that.
That's funny to me. Like, I'm not sure if you did that on purpose, Jaden.
No, actually, I didn't even realize you spoke primordial. I was just like, yeah, none of you speak their language, and you're like, I've got primordial, and I'm like, fuck.
Look, yeah, it worked out. Thrawn only knows primordial because he was chatting up a water genasi lady, like a water spirit lady who was in a band when he was younger, and so he learned the language to like chatter up.
Wow.
This is when he peaked because he keeps bringing it up.
Yeah. Thrawn's definitely like if we were just like, oh guys, we're not in like any encounters or anything, he would just be walking around in like old band shirts and stuff. He's like, yeah, back in my 30s and 40s, I was the
I
height
have
of
to
the
say,
party.
back in my day, where he's standing down multiple beings that are far older than him.
Look, you may be older than me, but I am the old man of our party.
Technically, if we're going by sheer age,
No, that's what I'm saying. Yous may be older, but I'm the old.
He has been conscious for the longest.
No, I think Terran
Actually,
technically.
incorrect.
he's
Yeah,
the most mentally mature one.
that's
Yeah,
probably
look,
more
that's
accurate.
probably. Look, I'm 75, so.
All right. So moving north.
Yes.
I will point out the images on the wall. It's not as if every inch of the wall is covered in imagery. It's more so there's like a mural, and then maybe half the distance down towards the end, there's another mural. They're well spaced out, is what I'm trying to say. When you do get down to the end, though, there is one image smack bang in the middle. You can see it's the image with all the people below and the big blob figure above with some kind of wall between them. On the left side of the image, you can see that there are people that are essentially breaking down a wall, while on the right, you can see people that are building a wall. Or perhaps less so breaking down a wall, I should say they're digging out a wall. While on the right, they're building one.
Thrawn looks up first to see if there's a gelatinous cube in the ceiling. Um,
There is not.
all right, so do we want to go the way of destruction or the way of building, Lance?
I think though it just means there's more because it got released into the caves. The
Oh,
other
yeah,
one
no.
probably means like where there's a wall being made probably means they blocked it off.
Hear me out. Either this, if this place is giving off the same magical energy as perhaps a magical item, then maybe this is something created by a deity or someone of
Or it
great
could just be a
power.
lair.
Yes. And these gelatinous cubes seem to be very well adapted to this place, almost as if they were purpose made. These hallways for them to be able to capture people in here. But it doesn't help us. Do we go left or do we go forward? Or right?
I can be the tiebreaker. I find destruction more entertaining.
I also
Alright.
vote destruction. No need for a tiebreaker. This is a full on. Let's go.
I'm guessing, Sharia, you're also on the path of breaking stuff.
I honestly don't mind. I don't really care. Let's go.
Team destruction. Fuck yeah.
All right, let's go then. As we walk down.
Wait, what are we
whenever,
destroying?
no, there's
Sorry,
like a
no.
mural on the wall,
Oh,
and one
I'm just
side's they're
gonna
digging,
make
one
sure I've
side they're
got
breaking.
things ready.
Yeah.
Alright.
As we walk down whatever corridor that one is, Jaden, Thrawn's actually going to have his trident out tapping the wall, trying to hear if there's any like hollow spots or like any hidden passages as we're going along.
Okay. You can do investigation for that.
Oh wait, considering this might be a very unlikely considering how old, long ago that was. Because
17.
with the ambient magic that you've described, like this maze being similar to a magic item, would it be similar to like a dragon's lair as well?
What do you
Like I'm
mean?
using like trees, like oh yeah, since you
As in, it's less so magic inherent to the lair itself, but more so a sort of like radiation from a very strong magical being. Is
Yeah.
that what you're trying to describe?
Yeah. And Tree is just using this like how he just hatched and like knowledge and like given the first few years. I'm guessing it would be very unlikely for him to remember that, but
similar.
okay.
It's similar. It's not exactly a one-to-one. This doesn't necessarily just seem like a dragon's lair, for example.
Yeah.
But it does kind of reek of that just ambient effect of something.
I just had a horrible thought. Did we ever check if those Tauran people were mine?
For what?
Intellect barriers or not?
I don't think we had to because slaves would have been branded with.
The slaves
But
had
we
big
never
brands
saw
across their
them.
chest, the same as what you guys have.
Yes.
You didn't see any brands of any sort on the Taurans, on like the rescuers.
This is gonna be fucked if this is a big elaborate trap for them to bring us into the middle of a mind flayer den.
I think this would be more of a trap for like a drow, like trying to get a large amount of drow in here. But
We're
just for us, I wouldn't see.
collateral.
Okay. As you travel down the left path, more and more images begin to appear on the side of the wall as you walk. You can see images of, well, you essentially get an abridged version of the image earlier, where it's just the people that are digging out the wall with with a big blob above them, and as it goes on, they break down the wall. You can see that they discover a bunch of indiscriminate riches. It's not exactly detailed images of like specific items or anything like that. It's just a bunch of stones that appear to be glowing that people hold up. But you can see in each image as more and more of them begin to take the treasures that they're finding. You can see the blob figure on the top through more and more holes that are appearing in the images are starting to descend down through the holes in that wall that's above them.
I'm going to suggest this for everyone, so we don't actually just have 2 and 2, 2. So we're all on, just like be single filed line. Because then, if there is like another cube that drops on us, it's only going to be like 2 people inside instead of like 4.
No,
Okay.
I reckon. Do we really want to do that? I don't know.
I think I would be able to notice if it was going to happen.
As these images get more and more prolific, as you walk, you do start to notice, at the very least Theo does, I think a couple of you would be able to notice this, is as you go in, the tops of the maze begins to have a sort of like black gunk, almost like mold, that starts to, as you go further and further, it coalesces more and more into globs of black slime. You can see until you reach about a point where it's becoming so thick around the corners that it's starting to ooze down the walls, until you come to a point that you can see ahead of you, 40 feet away in the darkness, you can see all sides of the maze are basically just coated in this black ooze. It bubbles and it kind of seems like it shifts a bit off in the distance.
Is
I'm
it
I
assuming
feel like
for
we're
a moment
Can I touch it with my finger and see what it does?
you're about 40 feet
Just-
away.
Is it shifting at all?
Like,
Or-
just like a
it
test
is
hit on the
shifting.
walls where it's like starting to.
Yeah, he wants
Is
to
it
touch the stuff.
seem like it's
dripping.
getting closer, or
Yeah.
Oh,
From
that looks
40
disgusting.
feet away, not quite yet. You can't see like a figure or something that's moving. It's kind of like bubbling and swaying. You can kind of just make out, or at least the people with dark vision can kind of just make out some sort of shifting lumps of it further away in the darkness, but the part that you can see in the light isn't shifting. Throdgar, when you touch it on the wall, it's a, how to describe it? It's a very tar-like substance. It's very
viscous?
Yeah, it's very viscous. It's very sticky. It's almost like a glue. Like when you touch your hand to it, you have to kind of pull back with some force to actually pull your finger from. You can feel a caustic burning sensation from it. It doesn't actually cause any severe image, but it's definitely some kind of acidic solution.
Okay.
I
I'll just say to the party, be careful. It's acidic.
Okay, we can agree that we're going to either not go that way, be very cautious, right?
I don't think we even should go down that way at all, because
I don't see if it's.
I attempt to prestidigitation clean some of it off the ceiling.
Okay. You do manage to actually, you can clean a little bit of it. It's one
Okay,
cast. It doesn't exactly clean a massive area, but
no,
it's like you
okay.
can essentially magically wash away small
Do
parts.
I know what this could be? Like with my dwarven knowledge,
Just
or is it more magic?
if this is within 60 feet in dark vision, does the mass that was shifting all that from the back like getting closer now, or or reacted at all to the spell being cast?
No, it doesn't seem to react.
Okay.
It's almost like a lump that's kind of just going around in circles up the wall, across the ceiling, and then it falls back down the other wall.
Yeah, that
Ominous.
doesn't bode well for us. All right, lads. Who wants to poke it?
I'll go first.
I say we toss them right around Throdgar, and we tell them to go touch it.
Before we do that,
The mass that you can see is about 20 feet past the point where the entirety of the maze is covered in this slime, by the way. So if you want to walk up to touch it, you'd have to walk through it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Wait, no, but before you go first, Theo has something he can do very quickly. He'll quickly pull out another torch, light it on fire, and then just throw it. He'll just throw it at the slime.
Okay.
Does it do anything, Jake?
Yeah,
Are you actually like throwing it at it as an attack?
Nope.
Like, did you want to make an attack roll or?
Nope. If it hits anything remotely viscous, it does not matter to me. It is
Okay.
it's like an underarm pitch, just high enough that it'll get there, but there is no target in mind.
All right. As you throw it down the hallway, the sort of flare effect of the light traveling down the hall, you see it land in the slime, and for a brief moment, you can see all the walls of slime start trembling as more and more of those shifting masses begin to emerge from the walls. You can see that beyond that first one, there's probably maybe 6 or 7 more in the next 40 feet behind it. They begin to shift and shiver and begin to form out as they move towards the light, and it's very quickly just engulfed in the slime.
I'm very glad that we didn't just let Throdgar walk up and touch it.
Yeah.
Well, if he did, I could have just teleported him back here.
Yes, but
does anyone have a fire spell?
Have a what?
A fire spell. Any fire spell.
I think Zach
Firebolt.
might.
I got firebolt ready.
Flame at them. See what happens.
I think Zach's got phone,
I,
right?
I can cast Sacred Flame. Do we want it as a cantrip?
I got Sacred Flame,
Hasn't
Firebolt,
Phono
Burning
got Phone of
Hands.
Fire?
I've got.
He does. We're just
Burning
trying
Hands, yeah.
we're just trying to test what what'll
this-
actually hurt them first.
This is
Oh, fair.
information gathering. I don't want us to spend resources.
No, that's fair. No, fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on like that first lump that we saw.
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Firebolts on the other one. If there's.
Yeah.
Alright, so you make an attack, and then I've got to make a deck save, right? For Sacred Flame?
You've just got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow. Does a 15 succeed?
No.
Okay. Alright. So roll your damage.
There's a 26 hit.
A 26 hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
It's just a flat.
Since
D8.
you can roll a second D8.
It's 2.
Yeah,
It's 2
it
D8.
doesn't have at higher levels.
No, it does.
No, it does.
Okay, so 9. Oh, I meant in the one that I'm at. So 9 damage. 9 radiant.
7 fire.
Alright. And I'm assuming this is just on like the closest mass that you can see.
I'm shooting the one that's like the closest after that one, just so we can have a
I
way
shot
to
the first
differentiate.
one. He shot like the next one in, just to see. And like we're ready to fight this fucker if need be.
Or fuckers.
I think they're just scared of fire. Honestly, I don't think they'll actually.
Taryn,
come
keep an eye on the opposite
They
direction.
moved towards the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep an eye behind us. We don't want to be getting snuck up on again.
My theory is they
I
moved
turn around. Is there anything behind me?
to snuff out the fire.
2 feet away from you.
There is nothing behind you. I'm probably going to, at this point, Fucking hang on. Roll 20, please work with me.
It won't. Good luck though.
Okay. But yeah, so it is very undeniably about as far as you guys can see, just a shimmering mass of, well, black slime.
Was I able to find
This
anything?
is
I take
really.
it I didn't find anything when I was like tapping the walls to see
If
if
they'd
there was
ooze.
anything like hollow or anything. or
There
something.
was nothing that you found, no.
Hmm.
They do react to being hit by the firebolt and the sacred flame, by the way. They kind of shimmer and pull away from it a little bit as it evidently inflicts damage to them. They don't seem to like spring into immediate action or anything like that.
I think these things are short-sighted. Might not actually be seeing us now till we get too close.
Can I? It'll be not a magical corridor, but it's at least. Fuck! I'm a rogue. Where are my 1,000 ball bearings?
You want 1,000 ball bearings? I have 1,000 ball bearings for you.
Can you just throw a ball bearing at them around? I don't want you to hit any of them. I want to see if their movement is
They're gonna
based.
stick to the wherever the stuff
Are
is.
they? Is their sight based on? Is it based on vibration or movement?
Clever girl.
Oh, stop it.
Alright. So you're
Yeah,
throwing the ball bearing like into the mass of them or like part way between you?
Near them
Yeah,
to see if they react.
yeah,
Isn't it?
partway between us and them because I
Like as in here or here is what I mean.
here.
Yes.
Such
Okay.
a riveting riveting gameplay.
This is riveting information gathering. This is part
No,
of the adventuring
it's still
career.
good. Don't get me wrong. It's just
As you throw the bearing, it bounces once off of the stone before them, and then as soon as it hits the puddle of slime that they're all moving in, it like and then stops. You can see that the closest one does shift towards it a bit.
I want to. I want to try shooting them with a crossbow. Oh wait.
Okay, I will say
Alright.
I do think that is a good idea, seeing how it reacts. We know that actually the last slime, it only seemed to really get hurt by any of our like magical weapons or abilities. But do we want to attempt? We are not far down this corridor. Do we want to try and walk down the other one to
I think
see?
it's a good idea. We don't like
Because this,
I
if
should
this is
also point out that, bear in mind the imagery of this aside, you are like a good 5 minutes down this corridor.
okay, yeah.
Not like at a sprint or anything. It's not that long. If you ran, you'd be back pretty quick. But it's like this isn't
Yeah.
an accurate representation of where you are.
Yeah, no, fair. So what, lads? Do we want to try and go the other way to see if we get
Uh,
unimpeded?
How about we
Sure, I just
try
wanna see what this crossbow
kill
does.
one of the closest
Alright.
ones
Roll
and
your
see
damage,
how
by the
much
way.
it actually takes, because the rest of them aren't shifting at all.
Just use the one above 12 plus 2. Oh no, not rage. Turning rage off.
Okay. Okay. The bolt hits, I'm assuming the closest one, right?
Yeah, just whatever.
The bolt hits the closest one after a quick and it just kind of disappears into the mass of it. It sort of recoils and starts to wobble a bit as it lurches forwards.
Uh-oh.
Did it shift
Okay.
closer?
Yeah.
It is shifting closer.
That is what lurches for.
Okay. This is good. If we can draw
Can
them
see
one.
the others almost sort of in unison with it start to shift forwards as well.
Oh my
How
god, I
fast
should
are
have
they
done
moving?
something at the start of the
Okay.
session that I completely forgot. I'm so sorry.
We can just back up and just like cheese them, right?
Yeah, it is infinitely cheesable.
Well, yeah. The only exception I think is Rodgar actually can't do anything to them because unless he,
The crossbow seemed to do something.
did it seem to damage it or did the like Jane? Did it
We
like
can't really
hit?
tell, it just sunk in to it.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
it's
Just turn
hard
that.
to tell with these things just because they're slimes. They don't really have any
It
particular.
angered him though, so
Or
he didn't
actually,
like it.
All I finally realize what direction we are in.
Okay. Well,
The
I
ball
guess
bearing brought it within 60 feet.
yeah. Okay. I guess yeah. We'll try. We'll attempt to like move our way back and like shoot pot shots at it. I guess. So I'm gonna be like doing stuff like Eldritch Blast. Like we can enter initiative if you want, Jaden, but like
I'd be like casting like Sacred Flame and
I'm gonna
showing that fire
pop off
damage
the
is
odd,
not that good.
I'm gonna
or
make sure
pop
we
off
don't
the
get.
odd crossbow bolt.
I'm gonna make sure we don't get a roundhouse kicked by a slime coming in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Great idea.
You know, because I'm not gonna fight these guys. I'm just gonna let you magic bastards
Alright.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Realistically, I'm not going to go into an initiative because you guys can just so easily outpace these things and keep shooting backwards. How many of them are you willing to kill before?
Oh shit.
There's a lot of them, I guess.
Let's roll a D100, Jaden.
If
You
it
never
turns
get to
out we just walk all the way back to the intersection,
I
that's
guess we
enough.
just go the other way.
Well, that's what I'm asking really. Because if you keep going, they will stay following you, right? It's like if you just run, you can get away from them easily, but if you sort of kite them, it's like assuming there was an infinite number of them, would you be willing to keep going until they filled up the intersection that you came from?
How long does it take to kill one of them?
No, I'd say yeah. I guess that's an important thing, Jaden. How long? Like,
How much resources are you guys willing to burn?
I'm willing to cast Eldritch Blast.
Cantrips, essentially.
Yeah, I would only be really using
Cantrips?
cantrips. I've like Thrawn saw that the Eldritch Blasts that him and Taran were launching at the last one were like effective.
Okay.
So
It probably takes about 2 rounds of focus fire cantrips from all of you, plus crossbows and whatnot, to
yeah,
bring
okay.
one down.
I would say I'd be willing to kill like. Would we say,
Actually,
like,
3. Technically, you guys would have to dash every second turn just to
yeah, okay.
I don't think
keep
this
away from them.
corridor is worth
Are,
going
are we
down.
are we willing to? I reckon we kill 10 of them.
Yeah.
Because that'll get
10.
us like about halfway, like 2/3 of the way back to the corridor, and if they're still coming, then we just run.
Yeah.
I'm making sure we do not get oozed.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'd say we kill 10 of them, and if there still seems to be like more of them, then look,
Okay.
we're just gonna have to go the other way.
Destruction was not today.
All right. As you backtrack and kill them, every now and then you kill the one at the front, and so you get to pause for a moment instead of having to keep running. However, for every one that you seem to kill at the front, from the darkness behind, you see another one keeps emerging. About 10 of them later, there still seems to be the same conga line
I don't think
coming.
it's worth it.
You have no way of knowing how deep into the darkness this tunnel kept going, but it seems that for however long it is, there was almost just one giant solid mass of these
Is
things.
the mold / slime that
is-
was like... Sorry, I'll let you finish.
It is at about the 2/3 point that they don't seem to come any further.
Okay.
So
They
I think we just leave them
seem to
there.
just lose interest, and they kind of. Do you guys keep shooting at them once they stop chasing, or do you just?
No, I think we
No.
just
if
Done.
yeah,
Okay.
are we
So
willing
then
to wait like
once
20
you
seconds?
stop shooting at them for 20 seconds or so, they start to retreat back down the corridor. The essentially full walls being covered with that stuff is now all the way this far in.
All right, so okay, so I would assume that either there is a nest of these things, or is they're literally there to defend something specific.
Could
'Cause
be part of the maze.
I don't think anyone's getting through there with how
Hmm.
like sticky this like tar stuff is.
Is
I
the tar stuff that was on the wall and ceiling like was going along with the slimes when we were shooting them?
Jaden
or-
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the residue
Also-
that was left by.
Corrosive.
Also, sorry, Ferno butts in for a moment. I really should have said this earlier. I forgot I had this spell. I took it for a reason. If we really want to, there's a potential option that I could cast as a ritual telepathic bond, which bonds 8 people up, willing creatures, for up to an hour, and bonds us all telepathically, and I can cast that as a ritual. Now, this follow-up question is: was the slime large enough that it was covering the whole of the space? Because if not, someone could cast fly and just zoom up and down the hallway.
Or vortex warp.
I
90
Yeah,
feet
no, the
there,
thing
90
is, we
feet
have no
back.
idea how deep it goes.
yeah.
So we may just start flying down it and then they drop off the ceiling and just like you get pinned underneath 3 or 4 of them and then they just swarm you and you're dead.
Yeah.
Like
I
we have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah, they are only about 4 feet tall masses as they're moving.
Right.
But yeah, they were all over the walls and the ceiling and the floor as well.
Okay. All right.
So it's like
probably-
realistically, you'd have a tiny gap between all of them to fly through.
All right.
Mhm.
Ferno
Okay.
still believes though, and will say to the party, "Listen, I think we should probably class telepathic bond for the very
Real possibility that we get separated.
Yeah, if this
Yeah.
thing's turning and twisting and people are getting sucked up and potentially spat out of random locations by these things, even though that's not been the case yet. But wait, didn't Ferno get put into a different dimension, or was it just that I was in it?
you were in
You
the
were just
you were in
in
the
it.
ooze.
Yeah, okay, I'm misremembering. But still, then mainly just the telepath.
You
All
got
right, and that
ooze.
lasts up to an hour as well.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to take 10 minutes to cast that, you can do that.
All right, I will do.
This way, yeah. This way, if the labyrinth twists or so we get separated by slimes or something, at least then we're still in communication with each other. Okay, yeah, I think that works. Is there anything else that anyone wants to set up now while we're taking this 10 minutes? Like any other rituals or anything that anyone has?
As
I
a
want to
non-magic
I want
user,
to telepathically say to Thrawn that he has a small PP.
Keep the chat down.
You're hilarious.
wait, does it go
Wait,
to
this was a
everybody?
good
It's
idea.
like a radio chatter. Everyone can hear everything.
That's pretty funny.
All right, well, I guess down the other hallway we go now.
Time for life. Destruction wasn't it? Let's go to creation.
Time for
Alrighty.
segregation. Let's go.
God, after the Big
That's-
Bang.
Not okay.
Okay. As you proceed down the other path, then, you can see the murals are different this time. It seems more like they're building walls, and after they build a wall, you see them start to build another wall behind that, and then another wall. And after some time traveling, you start to see some kind of ooze appears to be melting the walls down as they build and build and build and build, as it keeps pursuing them further and further in, as you can see it get closer and closer to them. Eventually, you reach what appears to be a dead end. You can see that at the end of this wall, well, not at the end, you can see the mural. At this point, there's a wall that's appeared behind the people that are building the walls. There's no more empty space behind them to keep building more walls. At the end of this corridor, in the dead end, rather than just a solid block of stone, it almost seems like a series of angled pillars that extend across the end of it. You can see the crushed figure protruding from between these pillars is the crushed and mangled figure of one of the drow warriors that you've seen. On the ground before him, he's about halfway up the wall, like crushed between the pillars, with his top half sticking out. And laying at the ground is one of those Nemite blades that you've seen them using.
Well,
Ah.
take that Nemite blade, thank you.
What was that, sorry?
Do
We'll
not.
take that blade, thank you.
Don't. We're not walking yet. We're not. I'm in front.
Let
We're
him
not
go.
walking yet.
Let him go. Let him
We're
go.
not walking yet.
Yeah,
Here's
okay.
the
I
no,
have the
this,
glaive.
sorry,
I'm going to use the glaive and try and
this
shoot
is
it
an
towards
important
me to make
point.
it super close.
This is an important point. Is the fact that you're at the back of the party and Theo is the one leading us.
Yeah.
Fine.
By the way, the things that I'm describing are 40 feet before you get to them.
Oh yeah.
So at any point, assume there's
You
40
may-
feet between
Sorry,
you and
I
whatever
kind of
you see.
disappeared for like 20 seconds during your description because my mum called me out.
We're all dying. That's what happened.
Yeah.
But
got
then,
killed.
like, what's this about this weapon shit?
I will.
So there's the corpse of a drow, long dead, that seems to be crushed between a bunch of angled pillars at the end of this in a dead end. His Nemite blade is on the ground.
Alright. I will let you, Taryn, come up here if you give me a couple ball bearings. For obvious
Damn it!
investigation.
I can't use vortex warp on
Why-
objects.
why-
It says creatures.
Why would you do that? It also probably wouldn't work on a Nemite blade. Don't waste a
Yeah,
spell.
I was like, I
Who
just
here
checked it,
doesn't?
just like, oh, maybe I could.
Oh look, we found one of their special swords. Who here doesn't have a magical weapon or something that
Me.
can
What
interact
type
with
of what
magic?
type of sword is it? What type of sword is it?
It's a long sword.
Lame.
Lame.
Well, I think by process of elimination, Throgar has his axe. Burno is magic, same here. So
I got-
Sharir is like a sorcerer. So
I got 2 swords,
yeah,
technically, at
I
the
think
moment.
Taryn, yeah, it's yours, buddy.
Cool.
But
We're going to try the ball bearing thing first, if Theo
Yeah.
insists.
let's do investigations first. That blade isn't going anywhere. How many ball bearings do you give me?
How many do you want? I have 2,000.
I give you like 30.
Jesus Christ.
Give me like 30.
Cool.
How large are these ball bearings
Yeah,
each?
ball bearings.
The first thing I do while he's giving me the ball bearings, can I see any indication on the floor or wall where a section would start and end? I know there's probably one on the wall because of the pillars, but is there one on the floor?
Give me perception.
Oh, he favors me today, boys.
At disadvantage, just to fuck with you after that statement.
That would be funny. 4 plus 10, 14.
You cannot make out anything.
Cool. I throw one ball bearing as close to the weapon as I can get. Not I can get, but as close as the ball bearing can get.
Alright, if I could, if there's a trap does spring and it takes a bit of time, I'll just teleport them out with vortex warp. Alright.
Do you see that man there? I don't think he had time.
Hang on. So just out of
For
curiosity,
himself.
how is everybody standing here?
Oh,
So
no.
Theo's at
Theo
the
and I
front.
can find the pack now, because we're
Yeah.
counting our ball bearings.
Yes.
So-
So Thrawn would be behind them.
I guess Sharir would
So-
be like behind one of them.
Yeah.
'Cause
So like that.
Yep.
Yes, I would say so.
All right.
Now that these two are at the front counting, like doing a little trade.
There's no trade here. You're just giving me ball bearings.
Slime comes up behind us, and in one motion, all 6 of us are put within it.
I think someone's
All
gotta
right.
be looking behind us.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Throdgar and Thrawn, can you please both do a deck save for me?
Uh-oh.
+3 to the saving throw.
Oh my god, where'd my stat sheet go?
Up to your ass.
Dexterity
Sorry, that
saving
was
throw.
mean.
That's so
dirty
funny and
20.
original.
Dirty
Nice.
20.
Yeah.
Matt?
If you can see it, it's advantage.
What was that? Sorry. What do I need to
you
do?
got
Can you make a deck save?
Sorry, I just got
Add
it.
+3 to
Text.
the dexterity save.
Oh wait.
I had the +3, then I have a 23.
Oh, that was just a throw, but
Is it?
same thing.
Okay. Cool. So now
be
can
18.
Taryn
Okay.
and Theo both make deck saves for me?
I love death.
Sure.
They also get the +3. from
Oh, natural
Aura.
one, baby.
Oh no,
So
Theo,
with
goodbye.
with
It was
the
nice
plus
knowing
3,
you.
it is
Oh
skill of
no,
13
bro.
or skill of 13.
All right. Taryn.
9, 12.
Oh fuck. How are
I
the
rolled
two
a
best
2.
deck saves
I
here
do-
completely fucked?
I do
Wait.
have
Is everyone
evasion,
rolling
so
a
I
dex
take
save?
half damage.
No.
Okay.
See, now the thing is, if Throdgar and Thrawn failed the deck save, you guys are making it at disadvantage, but apparently that makes no difference because you both rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, as you throw the ball bearing down the hallway, you lose it in the darkness, but then you hear the tick of it landing down the end, and as soon as it hits the ground, the floor underneath Theo and Taryn, and for the entire duration, seems to drop down into a sudden slant, almost like 60-degree staircase as it becomes really slippery and rugged terrain. As in, like, the floor makes this kind of shape beneath you.
Could I cast Featherfall on myself and Theo to try and slow our descent down this slanted?
Alright, did
It's
Rodgar
not-
or
It's not like a big fall, it's more so it slips
Yeah,
out from
but I'm trying
underneath
to,
your
like,
feet to
arrest
make
our
you lose
movement.
your footing. Like, it's only about the height of a step, right?
Okay.
It's like half a foot high. But yeah, as soon as that happens, the entire length, stopping at you guys, but just underneath you, makes you lose your footing. As from the end of the tunnel down, you can see suddenly the ceiling and the walls, pillars start slamming shut, rapidly approaching towards you. As you try and shift back, Throdgar and Thrawn do manage to, step back and shift out of the way to try and pull you guys forwards. However, just before you can get out of the way, I believe Theo has evasion, right? So he's
I
only
have
going to take
evasion.
half damage
I
from
only take
this,
half
right?
damage from this. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let me do some rolls then, real quick. Let me find this one.
write down what fucking metamagics I had.
Okay.
You took
So
Quicken.
8, 16, 22, 29. 35 damage. And
Jeez.
Theo takes half that. As just as these walls close down, you can feel them start to close down and crush you. However, you just manage to, squeak free. Probably, well, you're like very bruised, maybe some fractures as you've pulled out just before pillars have like completely, crushed you guys to a pulp.
Almost half my
Hurt,
health.
but not dead.
Incredible.
How much
Um,
HP did they lose?
Boy, he just said like 30
So-
something.
Taryn lost 35. Theo, because of evasion, only lost 15.
7.
Wait, no, what?
Lads,
No, it's
17. Yeah,
lads,
17. I can't
they,
math.
they fell down the stairs with Throdgar and I didn't, right?
Correct.
Lads, how you doing?
We're getting better.
You get.
Do you need
Hey,
healed?
I definitely need healing. If to put it in
Alright.
perspective, if I didn't have evasion, I would be dead there.
How do you have such a little health?
Jesus.
Oh, I had half
Alrighty.
HP.
I'm gonna just use. How much healing do you want me to use from lay on hands? I got 30 hit points.
Fucking, I reckon chop him.
Oh, yep, still 30. Didn't use it on Phono at all for some reason.
Okay. I mean, I just need to get
Okay.
to half HP. I should be fine.
Alright, how much is half?
Fail one. Like 17.
So you need 17 HP to get to half, okay.
Yep.
Wait, what? Oh, you're not at full HP, are you?
I was at
No.
30.
Right, that makes sense.
I have 60 HP.
Alright, I'm
and
gonna
I was
give
at
you
30.
15 HP, and this healing from Taria feels like you're actually being burned instead.
That's incredible.
Alright. As you do this, you hear heavy footfalls coming from the darkness down where you've just come from. You can hear a voice only Thrawn can understand,
Oh, thank God.
speaking in Terran, the Earth dialect of Primordial. You can hear a voice from the darkness. It's noisy down here.
Yeah.
Mercenaries.
In
No,
Draconic,
Souls
I'd like
I
to
don't
yell out in
envy,
Draconic, like,
Yeah.
who the fuck said that?
I can't hear what you're saying at all, Jaden.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. Hold on.
Sorry, it wasn't your fault. It was Zach.
Yep.
Alright. You can hear from the darkness as
Like
heavy
behind us,
footfalls
right?
approach. Yes, correct. The direction you came from. It's noisy in this section at this time. Seems they've resorted to mercenaries. Poor fools, I don't pity you.
Oh,
As you see a massive Tauren figure makes Dramal and the others that you saw look tiny in comparison. He almost fills the entire walkway. As he emerges from the darkness, you see him drop his head to charge.
Good
it's
luck.
in Tor.
If he's gonna charge us,
No,
No,
shut
no,
up.
no. You don't have the
In
first.
turn, I'll be like, sorry, friend. Drumos knows us. He told us how to get here.
if he's
We're
already
his friends.
done-
We helped him and some slaves
if he's already
escape. No,
charged us,
no.
I'm just
if
gonna
he's-
vortex warp him off
No,
90
no,
feet back.
no. Shut the fuck up. We're friends. Drumal told me how to get here. He marked it on my map.
Alright. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Also, I should
Oh.
make note that if not Throdgar, not Thrawn, fucking tease. If
Theo.
Thrawn wanted to, he could
Wait,
also,
okay.
not you. Sorry, Jack. If Thrawn wanted to, he can give us the information just by the telepathy as well. And I don't know whether or not you want to have it.
It would probably translate over.
Yeah.
But yeah, 17.
17? Okay. He, about 3 steps into the charge, plants his foot forwards and comes to a grinding halt, scoring the stone with his hooves as he stops, and he stares at you for a moment. Repeat that.
Drumal sent us. We helped him and some slaves escape captivity from the Drow.
He looks over the group appraisingly for a moment.
Yeah,
A
they're not
bunch
out.
of overworlders.
Yeah.
I've heard of you. He made mention. You are lucky. Why do you come here?
We
But
become.
No,
oh no, I can't even say that because I don't
it's
know
in
what
a
he's saying.
different- It's a different
No,
language.
for helping your people escape, it more or less put us in the bad graces of the Drow. And we're no longer able to move as freely amongst the peoples down here on our mission in the Underdark. So we came here for refuge and potentially for help.
I see. They have short memories. But come. You walk the road of the forefathers. There is nothing in this story for you. Follow me.
All right,
As
lads.
he turns
go.
and gestures for you to follow.
Okay, lads. We're good. We're good.
I'm guessing that corpse that was down the slide also got crushed again.
Oh yeah, no, you don't see it anymore. It's lost.
It is paste.
Yeah. So. We saw that we know that the Drow have been and I'm addressing the Tauren dude. We've seen that the Drow are getting more bold in this area. When we were approaching, we noticed that there was a lot more patrols. Do they come here often to scout out this area?
They try. They've never made it far, though.
Yes,
Do not know our secrets.
we have come across more than one body down here so far.
And there will be many more. This maze is not forgiving to those ignorant of history.
if he's just saying like, "Oh, just fucking pay attention to warnings on the wall."
True, I believe those were warnings on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, but you don't need to fucking know history to read warnings.
They are not
I'm
warning.
trying to make it not obvious to the drow.
I believe if from what I understand, these are records of stories of your people. Would that be accurate?
They are the fables of my people. They are the past, what has been, what could have been, what may yet be. Stories my people know. The different variations. Those who do not know all will never find their way in these mazes.
Mhm. Hmm.
It's about this point that you get back to that center intersection that you guys started at.
Mhm.
The Drow have been searching for much time. They've been researching. But not every account exists within the annals of history. As he reaches down to the bottom of the mural, you see from the bottom he grips what is at first was a completely seamless stone. He grabs it and he pulls up, and you can see another figure that was hidden underneath the ground. It appears to be some kind of figure with a sword and a staff wrapped in black bandages. Not a figure you know before, but appears as he pulls up a slab from the ground. And as that appears, the wall starts to shift open and the mural parts to either way, and another path appears in the middle.
Who is it that we see in these murals? If that is information that you're willing to share.
And these ones are the forefathers, the ones who first built this maze.
We could feel that there was magic here. I take it that was their doing?
Partially. It was the doing of what they uncovered here.
What did they uncover? If you answered that.
Yeah, I'll translate. If you have any questions, we can just assume that I'm translating.
Do you know the name? Oh, fuck, hang on. Give me a sec.
Gotta make a new NPC name.
Let's go.
Find one of the Infinity Stones.
I'm sorry, my bladder's being terrible. I will be back shortly.
Right. Do you know the name Joey Blacks?
Please repeat that, Jaden.
Jewish blacks? No, I don't. I don't think. I don't think I'm familiar.
Can I
with
roll history?
Joey Blacks. Make a religion check.
Ah, shit. It's not the thing I'm not proficient in. That's a 12.
That's a 12. It's not a name that immediately sticks out to you. It almost rings a bell as an unpleasant name, but it's not like the name of any gods that you know. Joey Blacks, the Great Lake lives above this maze. What you found down the other path, I assume, is fragments of his body. They infest the maze. Correct.
Away. There's a massive ooze just above us, right?
That is correct. And below. This maze exists within the inside of him.
That's extremely hardcore.
I'm guessing the fucking Drow don't know that at all.
Yes, it'd be best if this is something that we don't bring up. Anything that we, I think this is a good time to bring it up. Sharir, anything that we learn here is never to be spoken of.
Think of one way to cripple an entire city now. Just need a lot of dwarves.
Whether you speak of it or not matters very little. There is so much history known to only my people. It would take a lifetime to learn your way through this maze. The little you take with you will not change anything.
Skipped a lot of lifetimes, goddamn.
By the way, he did not actually answer the question.
What was the question?
No, Sharia didn't. when Thrawn was like, "We cannot speak of this outside," Sharia did not answer.
Oh, it was me giving a statement to him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then Trias thought was like, dwarf tunnel all the way to city to ooze.
As you travel, you feel a sudden vibration in the walls as it begins to shift and rotate again, the corridor that you're in. The Minotaur with you takes a moment, he looks around. You see him look at the mural for a moment closest to you, and then change his path. This way. The maze has shifted.
And does that happen? Goddamn.
It happens often.
I take it this is probably one of the best defenses that you have against the drow specifically.
Against anyone. Even our own people could not find their way out of the maze until adulthood.
Interesting. How many of your people reside here?
A few thousand of us.
These have done well to stay hidden from, the drow.
Well, I think like any drilling operations to try and find out this maze at all and map it out is going to be thwarted by just a fucking ooze lake.
Yes, it does seem to be the case.
Best defense is essentially have something around you to kill everything else. Wait, so I'm guessing all these walls and like are conjured up to, there's conjurations and all that to protect this maze from the oozes ability to destroy shit.
That would be an accurate observation.
I'm surprised you managed that.
I'm guessing like Therese, like I'm using knowledge from Therese's time, like I'm guessing like this would have been like thousands of years old, considering like the rules of magic changed. If Therese does know that, if not. Because Therese from the time where there was fucking floating cities and shit.
That would also be an accurate assumption. Many have tried to map out the maze in the past. However, the maze ever grows and shifts, and such efforts have been in vain.
You say it grows, like it's actively expanding?
That would be an accurate observation.
I like you. I'm sorry we haven't. I suppose we haven't given proper introductions. I am Thrawn Vespa. What is your name?
I am Gorback.
Lads, this is Gorback. I'm surprised. We're usually very polite. Apologies, we've just got a lot on our minds.
We also can't speak their language, Thrawn. We couldn't introduce ourselves if we tried.
Hey, I'm doing my best.
Your friend speaks a tongue I do not know.
I'm just going to keep speaking in Draconic.
The surface.
Yes, depending on which tongue he is speaking. I'm focusing really hard on getting this primordial right.
We're speaking Upper Common or Draconic.
You guys are speaking Common? Okay. Yeah,
Upper Common or Draconic.
No, we're speaking
I
Common.
can't speak Draconic, so I wouldn't know.
It has to be Common. That would be so
fine.
dumb to be like, I'm not.
They're speaking the common tongue from above ground.
I see.
Upper common.
Yes.
Hmm.
I suppose that
then-
would make the tongue down here undercommon. Yes.
That would be a fair assumption.
Yes.
I'm just feeding my cat real quick.
I've
Um,
been led to believe that you're a capable bunch.
Sorry, what was this dude's name again? I was too
Gorback.
busy.
Gorback.
Fucking Gorback. What a lad.
I've written it Gorebak. There's no C in it. Am I correct?
There's no E in it either,
Damn
but otherwise
it.
correct.
Yeah,
I'm so
Gorpak. Gorback.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry, continue.
Was I saying anything?
I don't think so.
I guess I'll say, Gorback, how long have your people been down here? This place seems to be incredibly old, and as you said, that this is like from your forefathers. Did you come from the other planes, or where did your people originate?
It's a more complicated question than you know. In a sense, yes, my people are not from this plane originally. We lived down here in the Underdark long before we lived in the maze. It was with the rise of the clergy that my people were driven out. About 400 years ago is when we found this maze and sought refuge.
Jane, how does this tie into what we know of the timeline of when the Drow were sent down here?
The Drow were down here long before. The Drow have been down here for about 1,000 years.
But the clergy.
Mm-hmm. So this is good. The rise of the clergy happened 400 years ago, roughly. Then. Oh yeah. I just wanted to check out. But interesting. Yes, I've also noticed. Actually, this is important. I saw a race of people who I haven't encountered before when we helped Dremel. Green skinned and
The Gith?
You speak of the Gith Yankee.
yes, I haven't seen their kind before.
Their origins, I believe, are as dubious as our from another plane, I believe. Although as Vex would describe it, it's more complex than that. They too, like us, were native to this region before the Drow took power. There are many that still exist within their society. Hence they make for good scouts and spies. But they are seldom welcome in any place up there.
I'm just going to make a mental note of that, of the Gift Yankee.
I whisper to Ferno the person beside me. I thought they were just spicy elves.
He stops for a moment as you reach another intersection. You can see a mural in the center of it. There's a Tauren on his knees. To the left is a drow with a blade to another Tauren's back, and to the right is a drow to the blade of another Tauren's back. The one on the left seemingly smaller, and above them you can see another drow. Well, not a drow, but a drider to be specific, standing above. You can see the figure in the middle on his knees with an axe above his head that looks shockingly similar to the one that's being carried by Gorback. He pauses for a moment, looking at it, as he reaches up and places his hand upon the axe, and he pulls a panel down so that the axe comes down on the one holding it, as another gate opens up. And he leads down that path.
Fascinating. How long have we been traveling for?
We'll say intermittent conversation. It's probably been like 20, nearly 30 minutes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
We're almost there. I would advise you stay back. If you come forwards too far, you may die.
Ominous, but I like
See?
it.
Who died, Wads? Don't want to
As
do it
he
again.
steps forwards to put a gap in front of you for a bit, you can see that there's a light at the end of the corridor that you're in. Does anyone do anything? I'm going to ask in advance.
Thrawn won't.
Uh,
And if anyone tries anything, he will advise them not to. But you can do it if you want.
I'm just keeping the distance that he recommended.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna get this. Try to listen to him.
Who wants to play a game
Yeah.
of cards while we wait?
Sure.
Do you pull up like Sudoku? not Sudoku. Sorry, the wrong fucking thing. You pull
Wait,
up.
so are you still following him a distance behind, or are you guys like stopping where you are?
Oh, I thought you were saying like I thought you were telling like he was someone else saying stay here. Okay, no, we'll I guess we'll
he's saying keep your distance a bit.
okay, yeah, we'll keep following him then at a distance.
As he steps beyond the threshold and into the light, you see a large figure, well, a large brown shape fall from above the doorway and land on him as he shouts out, "Ah!" As he goes spinning away from the gateway. You hear him start to laugh. "Ah, little Treebok, you grow larger
No.
with each waning. Soon you will crush your poor uncle." As he puts down what appears to be a small, but almost as tall as the average sized people in here, little Tauren on the ground. As the Tauren
Half.
laughs, she looks up and she says, "Uncle, who are these people? They look very fat for slaves." "Watch your
You-
tongue, little lady. They are friends of your father's."
Nice to meet you, little one. Yeah, I say that in the like Terran tongue.
You say it in the primordial tongue, which
I
is the
guess.
proper dialect.
I
And in
guess.
response, she says,
Stupid nobility.
"Oh, wow. You speak very fancy, mister."
Well, I am a bit fancy. You know, it's nothing to brag about, but you know.
"But you look very dirty."
Oh yes, that is also very true. It's because I hang around with this lot.
And you got a
I'm
gleaming
I'm
golem
admitting
right next to you.
I'm omitting that from like the mental link, so they don't know what I'm saying.
And you got a gleaming golem right next to you as well.
Yeah,
"This one's funny, uncle. Where did you find them?"
in a hole.
"In a hole?"
Yeah. Oh, see these ones that I point at, like Theron, fucking Taryn and Theo. They almost got crushed to death. It was actually quite funny.
"Oh. That's very silly."
Yeah, they got lost in the caves. Imagine that. Um,
I
Oh, yeah.
have the
She turns away from you guys for a moment and turns back to Gorbak. A more concerned look on her face now. "Have you heard anything of father?" "No, I was hoping you would have word with him, little one." She seems disheartened at that before he says, "Chin up, little lady. Have faith in your father. He
Are you
is a
telling
competent
us?
man. He will be back."
Are you telling us
this
this?
this is being
Paul?
translated through like the mental link.
Did he not show like arrive like yesterday or the day before?
We don't know who her dad is. We haven't been told that Drumon was her father.
Yeah, but he's also said like they're friends, like we're
He
friends with
knows.
the father.
He said.
that could mean anything.
Okay.
That mean literally anything. That because like if you're trying to explain to a little one that you're friends, like even if they don't know the father, it's like the easiest way to communicate that they are allies to the Tauren is be like, oh, they're friends of your father. Like it
Also,
could
yeah,
mean
I did miss that. But I don't know we don't know for certain. but it's
Come, you should meet Granny Gracia.
all right. Lead the way.
As you step out, you can see the place opens up into a massive cavern, and it almost looks like the outside for a moment. You've got not the underdark kind of growth that you have down here. It looks like the surface. You've got normal grass and trees, there's bushes. You can see off in the distance all kinds of plantation. There's a small, almost like a little hamlet village that you can see at the center of it all. And
We're
looking up
still
at the
underground,
ceiling,
right?
correct. And as you look at the ceiling, you can see a shockingly familiar kind of structure across the ceiling, producing daylight.
Oh my god.
Something that looks much like the great clock of Khan Madash.
No
You
way.
fucking.
No.
Where did you? Wait. So is it the clock? Or
It-
no?
It looks different. It's not the clock, but it looks like an almost identical copy of it.
We've seen something like that before. How long has that been there? Throatguard, this would probably be your speciality.
Yeah, photo turns. Hey,
They
you
have
ever have a
clock.
second?
Do I know of one existing?
Like,
You have not heard of a second great clock existing ever. As far as you know, no dwarf has ever heard of a second great clock.
I just look up and then I scoff and I go, cheap knockoff.
Phono, if that's the case, Phono then like
Did the great clocks exist
ask-
when Cherie was around?
well,
Yeah, sorry,
yeah.
Fano, go first.
No, it's all right. That's probably a good one to also rule out as well.
Yes, the great clock did exist. It was the only reason why Khan Madash didn't collapse when magic got turned off.
So could Cherie, like, would Cherie know if there's two, or would I need to do?
You have not heard of a second one either.
Okay. Phono puts in the thoughts of everyone that potentially this is likely the Dwerger. Correct my pronunciation if that's incorrect, but the underground dark dwarves, right? So surely they could have had a second one. And ask Thrawn. Sorry, I've been doing too much reading. Ask Thrawn at some point in a better point in the conversation. Can we ask whether or not this used to be a Dwerger settlement?
You reckon that it could be linked?
Well,
maybe.
if dwarves make one big clock, surely cousin dwarves make another big clock.
Well, it's like this is
Phono
not like an
phrases it
actual.
exactly
This is
like
not
that
like
as
a
well.
clock, right? Like the one in the dwarf city is a clock, but is this just the same crystal structure, or it's producing light?
It doesn't seem to be a clock in the sense that the other one was. Like, it hasn't got the big, like, mechanical kind of play of the time.
I guess I'll ask. I'll ask. That's a good thing. Gorback is
Actually, no.
any chance that this
Phono interrupts you. He's like, no, not now. And also, we kind of need to wait to see whether or not we don't know if there was a war between these two people, and we don't want to piss either one off at the moment. Maybe let's just wait for some context clues first.
Well, the war, well, the
Who's doing
clergy
this? There's a giant clock here.
existed like one dwarf lifetime ago. So
I guess I will say it's like, what is that, Gorback? It seems to be shedding a different kind of light to the crystals we've seen down here before.
It should be familiar to you. It is. I am led to believe the light of the surf.
But how is it?
I love the surf.
Here.
It is artificial.
Yes.
I'm sure you can make a fair assumption.
Interesting.
It was built by the forefathers. At the.
when
at
you
the
say
beginning.
forefathers, do you mean like culturally a group or like one race?
No, like the Minotaurs, like who came down here.
No, this has existed since long before my people arrived.
Oh.
This has existed for more than 1,000 years. Since before the Great Happening.
1,000 more. Sorry.
It was taught to the forefathers how the construction of such a thing could be made underground by a bandaged figure in history. She has no name, but she was, in essence, the one who designed that structure.
Could I do a religious check just to see if I would know of this kind of figure?
Yeah, bandaged figure
Oh.
does seem kind of important.
Yeah. Or Tara could as well. Just like, is this his mom?
I'll let you do a religion check. Oh, probably history check, actually. History would be more
History?
appropriate.
Okay.
All right, that is a 14. Wait, no, not 14,
So,
15.
Okay. There's nothing that rings any bell. It's like a bandaged figure. The only real images that come to mind are, you've heard stories of, far desert settlements that would wrap their rulers in bandages, but like, there's none that, like, you don't know much of these settlements, but there's none that immediately spring to mind as like technological geniuses. So it's a real mystery.
Interesting. Well, lads, soak up the rays while we have the chance. Don't know how long it'll be before we go back to the surface.
Hey, lads.
Mm.
I hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna probably head off.
Yo, G.
Okay.
All good.
I'm just feeling a bit exhausted. I'm gonna go and rot, and probably go to sleep soon.
No worries,
Yeah,
get you
no
to
problem,
sleep.
At least
Alright,
we're here for the good review.
For the great clock. Well, the great
yeah.
the great secondary thing that isn't a clock, but
It's
resembles
somewhat
the
less
one.
a clock.
Clock, it's just a tower.
It's a cheap knockoff.
It's not a clock though. It's just a tower.
It's just a cheap knockoff. That's all it is. It's made in China.
I can't for it to be.
We need to
that
build a
In this
wall.
fantasy Egypt, there can be fantasy China in this world now.
We find out your
Jesus
clock is
fucking Christ.
actually the cheap knockoff.
We gotta get back. Like
Oh,
when the
Dun dun dun.
That's
technically,
blasphemy.
isn't the Great Clock the cheap
No.
knockoff of the sun anyway?
But yes, anyway, we were going to go meet this grand.
Karma Dash has the great clock and the great cock.
No, you're not there
Next
anymore.
Armadash
No.
great again.
All right.
Fucking hell.
Good night, Rodgar.
Rodgar's gonna run a great campaign.
Good night, Thorkar.
Anyways, Rodgar can.
Oh.
Good night, Thronchan. Thronchan.
Fuck off. Go kill us.
All right, bye.
Alright,
Bye.
sleep.
Good night.
Catches.
Oh,
Hmm.
what an asshole. No.
I
But
am
yes.
also led to believe that she played a great role in the creation of your kind as well. As he looks at Sharia.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh,
That is
man.
interesting.
The Armadash clock is the cheap knockoff. If the
Oh.
timelines are backing up now.
Well, what did I? Well, like, what was I made? Like, fuck.
It was the dwarves that made you. It was not
That's
her
true.
creation. However, she is the one that perfected the idea of the soul cage. You are from the
Oh.
now lost territory, correct?
No, actually, we
You
dug him.
strike me as one of the
we-
progenitors.
We dug him up above ground, actually. Well, in a dwarven city above ground.
Really in a mine.
Yeah. Kind of in an in-between place, trapped in the stone.
But you said progenitors?
You have no
Thrawn's
memory of my Lota.
Thrawn's sweating.
Can I do a history check of like if I have any memories of my Lota?
Yeah, do a history check for me.
I think we've discussed before that
That's a 19.
You remember the interior. That's what you know already.
Not 19, 18. 18 to my Lota.
Okay. You've never seen it on a map before. As Nick said, it's something you've known the interior of, The name, the people that you could hear speaking, you could on occasion hear mention of it. It is what you believe to be the name of the place that you were made, of the place that you awoke in the body you're in now. It's where you met Goliath.
Bits and pieces of memory. Why? What's so important about my loader?
It was once a facility. People who intended to strike at the gods once lived there. It has since been lost to many wars back and forwards. But no matter, much like yourself, my homes are lost to me as well. Where we once were is not of import, little one. It is
I mean,
where
it is
we
my
are
loader at the
now
moment.
and where
Fuck.
we head. What was that, sorry?
Where even is my loader? Like, what the fuck?
That's the
One of the cities on the map.
I know, but like, Tria can't fucking read whatever's on the map.
we did
Yeah,
actively
it's-
show you it.
No,
went-
I specifically didn't tell him.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't? I thought we did.
Yeah.
No, I actively hid that info from him because I'm like, he will want to just run off into the abyss, into the darkness if he knows about this. But it can't be helped.
Okay, you were
Oh yeah,
wrong.
my loader. That's the place with the giant doom worms, isn't it? That the curator was telling me about.
The what?
Hmm.
So,
That
do you know when
would
Ferno and
be
I
an
went to the
accurate assessment.
Doom worms?
So when Ferno and I went to the museum in last shop, it was acting all shy around the curator. But I had the full experience, thank you. And he showed me his favorite exhibit, which was this like fossilized, almost, not skeleton because it's a worm, but carapace of this worm creature. And he told me it was only an adolescent. So,
How big are we talking? Like small dog?
like as tall as I am.
Jesus Christ! I mean, who the fuck's that?
What god do you pray to?
Damn, Casas.
by the ancients.
So
I should
I
also
say
make
we
a note
avoid that place as long as we can.
Yeah.
that there's
It
a
is in
character.
illicit territory as well, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
And was it Mithria where the Tarask is?
Correct.
Yeah.
If we do end up having to travel there at some point, it is closest.
Yes, depending on, I guess, yeah. Out of all those cities, it is the closest. We'll see where our travels take us.
How are we planning to get over the wall if we actually do try to get out?
Oh,
That'll be a problem for later.
Probably very violently.
Yeah.
You
No,
speak of
that's
trouble up
later.
above. You mentioned earlier. Would you happen to know what is going on up there? You should tell it to Granny Grisha. There, we have noticed that the search parties have gotten intense lately. Likely what's delayed Dramal's return.
We did kill a few
Hey,
people in the
yes.
city.
Yes, we were interrogated by one of the priestesses, and they were able to determine that we helped Dramal and the others escape. So we we may have killed a few of them and fought Dryder. Not our
Did she
great.
wear void stone?
The Dryder. I
The
think so.
priestess you speak of.
I don't think she did. Did she? She just wore robes,
Robes.
right?
Yeah.
No, she was
The
wearing
gauntlets, and that was
the
about it.
Nemite, like a chest plate and gaunt.
Mm.
Like, not a
Um,
chest
Oh,
plate, but
no.
like a plate on her chest and the
Oh.
gauntlets.
Yes, I believe so.
Uh-oh.
That would explain the frenzy. If you killed them all, then the search will die off soon.
Oh, we didn't kill them all. It's like If Thrawn wants to tell them that.
No, we killed the priestess and a couple of
Few.
soldiers. And we've killed a couple of their hunters with the what are they called? Displacer beasts. But
Hmm.
yeah, there's only so much we could do.
Then you find yourself in a grave predicament.
Uh-oh.
You killed an inquisitor, and yet her vassal lives. That's not a shame one such her could never live down.
Is the vassal the giant spider lady? I take it.
Correct.
The ability to resurrect there.
I don't think that's the issue.
Yeah, even if they
Yuan.
do resurrect them, I feel
We
like
still killed them.
yeah, that does seem to be an issue that we're facing.
If she was favored enough, perhaps they will bring her back. But none in an Inquisitor's party, besides the Inquisitor herself, would have the ability to do so
Well,
within limited time.
I'm glad that we killed her then. Unfortunate that we weren't able to kill the giant spider woman with her, but look, we barely got out as it was.
It's okay.
You are
we
new
can-
to this place, are you not?
Yeah.
Then I suppose you have not heard of the Vindicators.
No.
One of Lolth's chosen has failed in her duty. A shame that will forever disgrace her embrace. In essence, her only purpose now is to seek out the ones who killed her master. She will be denied death until she meets such ends.
So we just have to kill her before she kills us.
No, she can't die anymore.
Were it so easy. I have done so myself in the past, and it is why I now remain within the labyrinth.
Oh, that doesn't
I have
bode well.
So who got the final hit on that fucking clergy woman, or was it just in general? Like the group
It's in
that
I think
assisted?
it's in general.
Hmm.
Because like everybody hit her.
Well,
This-
not everyone.
Yeah.
the first
And
time
if
she returned, I was
if
able to dispatch of her. But with every time I've fought her since, I've killed her twice now. In the third encounter, she was too strong for me. It took Dramal's help
wait,
and his men to bring her down for the third time. I am now thrice her mark, and fear any men I lead into her path again will not survive.
okay, very
I
quick.
don't believe myself capable of defeating her for a fourth time. And now
How-
Dramal has once marked himself.
Mhm.
How
They go-
does
Hmm?
theoretically, okay, hold on for a moment. How does their immortality work? Do they need their whole soul to resurrect?
Yes. Go on.
Hmm.
I think we might be okay.
The mechanics of this are something you would be best off directing towards Grisha.
Okay, I'll ask
I
many
am not
questions.
one studied in these arts.
What
We
did
are
you
nearly
do?
there.
What did you do?
No, I didn't do anything. I might be able to kill her.
If that's true, it's going to be very interesting. But yes, we follow him to this this lady's house.
Okay. As you arrive, it's a big place, but fairly unassuming. It's a tree house, basically. It's a big, well, hut, essentially, built on top of a thick, sturdy set oak, with stairs that lead up in a spiral around the base of the tree until you reach the top. As you climb the stairs and you enter the place, you can see sitting over a table a hide drum, essentially, being used as a table. There is a glass-eyed Tauren sitting there, looking absolutely ancient. She's starting to, have patches of fur bald, and she's hunched over and drooped with a terrible hunch, and you can see her clinging to a staff. Ah, you bring strangers with you, Gorback. And who might these be? As she stares. Who's at the front of the party?
Probably
Thrawn.
Thrawn, because I'm
Thrawn?
like
You're the
translating.
translator.
As she,
I was doing a bunch of
she,
questions before.
with glassy eyes, absolutely definitely blind, she locks eyes directly with you.
Thrawn is going to put his like hand onto his chest, like a right hand up onto like almost his left shoulder, with like a clenched fist, and give like a short bow. It's like, I am Thrawn Vesper. I'm the only one of my companions who can speak this tongue, but they do understand everything that I'm translating it to them.
I should
I have
add
one
It's a ple-
question.
it is a pleasure to
spell
meet.
duration of an
I-
hour.
It's a pleasure to meet an elder of your kind.
The pleasure is all mine. I have foretold of elders, yes.
You cut off. Sorry.
Sorry, I'll repeat that. So you are them, the Overwaters, yes? I have foretold of you.
Oh, that's yes. We are the.
Come,
That's.
come,
I will
come.
admit that's a little. I tell you this. She apparently foresaw that we would be here.
I can
Ah.
smell it on the wind. You poor fools, you reek of heroism.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm guessing
That
lesser
is my whole
restoration.
deal.
That's
What was that, sorry?
kind of why we took this job.
I'm guessing a lesser restoration won't cure this woman of her blindness.
No.
That's a
I also wouldn't just do that without asking.
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm
a-
just like ask first because I'm like trying to confirm. Like, does it cure natural blindness or no?
that is a
She
regeneration.
reaches into a pouch as you
It
guys
just says you can remove
enter
the
the
condition
room.
or disease.
And you see her pull out a handful of what looks like tiny little joint bones, like knuckles and fingers and whatnot, as she spreads them out across the leather drum in front of her. She starts
Oh,
to.
are you a seer then?
Such a thing would be a fair judge of my character, I suppose. As she starts to hum words that have no meaning at all, words you've never heard, chanting as she starts to tap her staff on the drum, and as the bones start to bounce around, they seem completely meaningless at first, but then as she begins to speak, everyone, as you can see the bones, they begin to take shapes that don't make any images, but seem to have crystal clear meanings behind them as she talks. As the Rorschach image begins to form into the words that she speaks as she talks. In essence, that means that everyone can understand her right now.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh, thank fuck! I was hoping for some draconic conversation.
Now, prophecy is not such a clean and foretellable incident. I am led to believe that there is trouble stirring above,
Yes.
and
I'm
I am
gonna
led
have
to
Furno.
believe that you would know about what is going on. You're going to have Furno.
I don't know. So it just occurred to me. I don't know whether Furno would be really interested in hearing a prophecy. What is so? Can I just have a lore question, Ori? What is generally the idea around divination and prophecies? Like, I imagine they exist, but how do they work in your world, and what would Furno know about them? Because I
Are
want to
th-
know.
yeah. Are they a possible future
Uh,
or are they a guaranteed thing?
Or fate literally just bends things to aim towards it.
Hmm.
It probably depends on the scale of magic that we're talking about here. You're not a divination wizard, you're not really sure of exactly what the limitations are, but you do know that people that do specialize in that have some degree of future sight, the reliability of which seems to vary. They also seem to have some amount of control over manipulating fate as well. Everything you know, though, there doesn't seem to be. You've never heard of a completely infallible prophecy. Like, at best, even the ones that turn out to be true have unclear meanings. It's like, it's very much more art than science, which is probably why Furno
Wasn't
was
as
never really
interested.
drawn towards.
Yeah, of
Thought we
course.
said he was an art major at the start at the top of this session.
But if it's not a structure he can use for power, then what's the point of it?
It's
No,
music.
He can have an
But-
appreciation for art, but not be interested in conducting it as a hobby
Yeah.
or
Furno
as a
asks,
primary field of study.
like really respectfully as he can, Elder, what we're about to learn, are we about to be locked into something, or is this just a possibility?
Consider the amount of fates, like different fates we've all had, and each individual here. I highly doubt that.
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, is
Well,
that
you got a
thrown to me?
celestial, you got a dragon, you got
Yeah.
someone that can literally cause someone to resurrect, like in the middle of the fight, while killing them.
Who can do that?
Who can
I'm
do
pointing
that?
to you, like I'm like talking to you now, Thrawn.
That's necromancy, and we're
Well,
still not happy about it.
yes, no, and it only ever happened the one time.
Considering like the fate can't really just like it can ward us, but like I don't think it can just like foretell like how each of one of us is going to fall. Considering like we are just so out of like compared
Look,
to the norm.
Ferno, if you don't want to be here for it, then turn around, I guess. Plug your ears.
I want to hear the answer to my question first.
I'm not here to tell your future, great son. Perhaps your prophecies will appear on the wall of the maze at some time, but I am no fortune teller. What I am interested in is what you can tell me about the present. My son returned as of yet, and those with him have not been heard of either. Those who could make it within have warned that it has become dangerous on the surface.
You're talking about Dramal, right?
Yes, my eldest son.
Did he not return like 2 days ago? Like I'm trying to point the day that he actually we met him.
Yes, we encountered him 2 days ago, and we parted ways with him within the mushroom swamp.
Yes, and he has returned since then. He has left again on another mission. He doesn't spend much time here anymore. Ever one for adventure, he is. He
Well,
was due back early this morning.
well, I'm sorry that we won't be able to help much, but we'll offer whatever we can.
Do you know?
We were within Lustra when we encountered one of the Inquisitors and their wards, one of the riders, and we were questioned. We were questioned about if we had colluded with any of your people, and through their use of magics, they were able to determine that we had indeed helped Drummond escape with slaves. And then we were attacked, and we fled the city, and I came here, as he had offered this place as somewhat of a sanctuary if we needed it, as we had proved ourselves friends.
He is a benevolent soul, that one. But I will not deny his request. I don't see lies on, and I can smell the scent of the mark is stronger than ever right now.
Hmm.
The mark? Are you referring to the branding shit or?
I refer to the taint on your soul, the rage of for killing one of her chosen.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, fuck
It
her.
was a good kill in fairness.
Yeah, look, it was pretty awesome. We did do a good job there.
I do have a
Ferno
couple.
slaps the
But
back
It's their
of
fault
both
they
of
didn't
their
get.
heads.
Their fault they didn't prepare more.
Theo
Look,
very politely
Petra-
holds up a
Yeah.
hand and is like, "I have a couple questions about that."
Yes.
What would
So-
they be, dearie?
So, Vindicators, like, are they? So apparently they're immortal. Do they fully die and then they come back? Are they like forever? Are they forever connected to the god that they seek or the god that they worship? And do they need to have a full soul in order to come back?
You seem to be forming a plan.
I don't like the plan I'm forming, but
I regret to inform you that they do not have a soul at all anymore.
okay,
It is in the custody of her god.
okay, that makes me feel better. And also,
So we
worse.
just have to sever the connection with her god.
So- I'm sorry. Are they somewhat of a lich then?
I suppose, in a sense, in that the body is essentially a walking corpse. However, the nature of such things are very different. A lich pays a cost for their immortality. They must feed on the souls of others to maintain their own. The Vindicators, instead, are denied death. The cost of their failure is their immortality. Opposite
Denied.
to a lich, in essence.
Hmm.
There is no phylactery, as you would know of it, as with the lich. Not unless you call the god itself a phylactery. Who
Right. All we've
possesses
got to
no soul.
all we've got to do is kill Loth. That shouldn't be too difficult.
Sounds easy enough. Let's go.
Ah,
Please, God.
That's a
Ferno
joke.
Ferno starts turning red. like,
What?
Um,
oh yeah,
Like-
no. Don't worry. I wasn't talking about you, Ferno. Don't worry. We weren't. Oh yeah, you're right. That is pretty funny.
What do you mean by like great son to Ferno here?
What was that?
I asked you
You
about
called
this
him-
already?
He
You
just
called him
asked why-
great son. Like, what do you mean by that?
I refer to his lineage.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, I don't.
Hold on, sorry.
What,
Ferno's
what is
gonna
his
jump
lineage?
in.
What?
Wait,
How did that even tell?
pause. Haven't
this is a
we? Haven't I
question.
already asked, Sharir about shit regarding?
Yeah, Cherie doesn't know that you're like his son or not, or like his
What?
ancestor.
This is
But
something
I-
we've definitely spoken about.
No,
Oh, never mind.
you definitely know this.
Okay,
We-
never mind.
Set like earliest.
It was-
Son of the great
It was
man.
at the beginning of this arc, so
Hmm.
it's been a few
Yeah, when
sessions.
we were all traveling to the
Mhm.
mushrooms.
I think
Yeah.
the only person who might genuinely not know from any of that may be Theo, but I'm pretty sure you
Oh,
ever
no,
heard
Theo
enough to
knows.
put things together. All right,
We
No.
explained the
Anyway.
amulet to Theo.
Yes,
No, you did
Theo,
not have
if-
to. He already knew before that.
Yeah. Theo, if you ever see this amulet turn to pure stone, kill him on sight.
Oh, sweet.
That's more or less the conversation that was had.
Oh, sweet. That's what it means. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yes, no, don't worry, Ferno. We weren't making reference to you and your grandpappy.
But it has been a while since I've been on a crusade.
Same.
What?
Sounds like fun.
You've been on a crusade?
Eh,
Hey, does
Yeah,
Taryn look
but-
recognizable from the past?
No,
Actually, a
that's-
good question.
You'd have never met him.
Alright.
Taryn and you were very much not in the same place when you both would have lived.
I think we're getting a little bit off track.
Oh, to be young again and such full of such confidence. I would call it arrogance if it weren't so endearing.
It's
Well,
definitely
no, it's called
arrogance.
sarcasm.
It's
Um,
definitely arrogance.
Oh,
Ferno's nodding along in disappointment.
yeah. Yes. So, I suppose. What do we do now, lads?
I actually got a couple questions. What's the name of this tower, and do you know more information about the Ladies' Manor and who resides in it?
Hmm. So to
Actually,
begin
awesome
with the first
questions.
question, what you see above you is made by the forefathers before us. The Great Witch was the one who taught us, or the people that came before, how to build it. A structure she foretold would be important in futures to come. Much like myself, she was said to be somewhat of a prophet.
Hmm.
I believe there is at least one such structure that exists in the world. I believe it is one you seem familiar with, based on your fascination with it.
Yes, it comes from a city above called Karmadash, a dwarven city from before the Great Catastrophe.
Yes, I suppose that would be the second clock then. What
we,
you,
we kind of look at Throdgar. The second clock, you say?
what you see here was an early prototype of it. I've never seen the second one with my own eyes, so I can't speak to its quality, but if the
Quite.
city of Kanmadash still stands after the happening, then it is at least of quality beyond our capabilities anymore.
Do you think both towers are linked at all?
Mr. President.
Oh no, not the two towers.
I'm sorry.
Like, what I mean by
sorry,
link, just like like there could perhaps
And so the
make
one
a
in
teleportation.
Sorry, the one in Karmadash isn't a tower. It is the ceiling, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
This one is also the ceiling.
Yeah, I just want to double check
Oh,
because Zach
what?
keeps calling them towers, and I'm like, aren't they just
it's
big
not like a
crystals in
big
the roof?
tower that comes
Hmm.
up from the center. It's more like a brace, essentially, from wall to wall across the
Ah.
ceiling. Like rafters, essentially.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you think there'd be a link to these crystals between each other, like a way to transport or transfer
Okay.
anything?
I will say, based on where we are underground, we're like a couple days away from Karmadash. It's a good question. They might be magically linked, but we know that physically, at least, they can't be.
I am but an old hag in the magics of nature and prophecies. Such intricacies I cannot tell you, my dear.
Alright,
I do not know the mechanics of either clock.
alright. And the Ladies' Manor?
Home to the Dark Lady. She's a very secretive one, and she seems absent from any prophecies.
She's an outside force.
That would be correct. She has no alignment with anyone down here, nor loyalty to anyone. She's very feared, but very sought after. It is our belief that the Drow, if they could win her over, would be very keen to form alliance with her, though so far they have been unsuccessful.
Right, so is she not a drow herself, or?
I do not know what she is exactly, but I don't believe her to be a drow, or at the very least not of the same covenant that occupies our region.
Thank you for this. Thank you for this information. It has been helpful. Where was Dramal? Like Dramal sent? Where did he go?
He was headed to harry some caravans traveling from Noctella to Lustra. If everything you say is true, then it's likely that he was caught in the middle of everything.
Hopefully, he got underground. On the map, I actually see that there is like a little pyramid there. What is that location?
The little pyramid.
Just here.
That would be a tomb of the priestess lineage.
So doubtful that he holed up there then.
Genuine
Very
question.
unlikely.
I appreciate
up?
that she just answered her what Thrawn asked. How the fuck did she see what Thrawn was talking about?
He pulled the map out.
I'm assuming he pulled
Magic.
the map out.
Yes.
But isn't she blind?
This map's got textures.
He's
there's
blind. Has
braille.
magical sense.
Shit, look, to be fair, she did look straight into my eyes and has
Yeah.
been fucking known everything about. Like, she, just by, like, sniffing the air, she's like, oh, that fucker's descended from Castus. This is going to be a long afternoon.
You know what? on hearing that response, Ferno's like, yeah. Okay. Grumbles off into the corner.
I don't doubt his competence, but a mother worries for her child less. I hope to see him return soon.
Yes, he seemed to be a noble warrior. I hope that he is all right.
He is haunted by troubles, but he is a kindred soul. Is there anything else I can aid you with, young one?
You recommend, because we're trying to find information about down here. Where do you recommend for us to go to, like, for more key informations about the drow,
Other than
or
Noctella, which we have,
just other things down here that we could actually find out about that aren't drow related?
I think actually this is a good question. I've been thinking about it for some time. With our cover blown here, I don't really think we can stay on this side of the wall.
We should.
Yeah.
It might be time to go beyond.
But we will get lasered immediately. So, like, have we got a plan for that?
You think very highly of your... You have committed a crime, but perhaps if it was a grand act, you will find yourselves in the corner of local wanted boards for a few days. But with everything that we have been doing, you'll be quickly forgotten about. Except for, of course...
The Vindicator. Yep.
Correct. A single
Should we-
murder is hardly something that the entire society will come to know and fear. You are welcome to stay with us for some time until your notoriety dies down.
I
Once
don't
you
think
return
I
with
can
your-
go back to Lustra.
No, they'll just.
I
straight
got
up-
really well known with the gnomes.
No.
No, it should be fine. They'll just after a couple days they'll take our wanted off. They'll take our wanted posters off, and they'll basically just deal with it like it's like the only person who cares about us is the Vindicator, who's going to come for us anyway.
Fair enough.
And you would be bold to assume that the gnomes, the gift that live on the surface, as the Dwarga get along well with the drow. There are many tensions up there. Almost as tense as those between our people and drow. You might find more friends than you expect.
Hmm.
If you are looking for somewhere to learn about the place down here, there you could make a case for any of the main cities. They are all major parts of Drow culture. You would learn of the slave trade in Luma. You would learn of their military in Molan. If Lustra and Toril are their biggest hubs of population. Toril especially could teach you of their industry, and Noctella of their culture and their beliefs. Really, if you don't have anything more vague, more precise than I wish to know about the Drow, you could go anywhere down here. You will quickly learn how oppressive and sycophantic their people are.
Actually,
Like any
I
creep.
do have a question.
Go ahead, little one.
Since I have been here in this place, I have gained the ability to raise the dead, but it has not been at my own will. Is there anything that you might be able to tell me of this affliction, this ability?
I do not believe it to be an affliction, in that it is a punishment. What I believe you have been given was intended as a boon.
Hmm.
Theo,
Wow.
arms crossed in the corner.
But it,
You are an interesting one. There seems to be the influence of gods about this room with many of you. But you in particular seem to be. You say it was not of your own will.
no, I killed one of the drow and they raised from the dead.
Do you possess other powers different to this that you did not possess?
Yes. Well, actually, no. Other than like he's got his Eldritch Blast and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's not. It's like
Weapons.
yeah, it's like yes, my blade that I could and like summons his trident, um, and some other minor abilities, but
You appear to have a pact with some great entity. Not necessarily a god. I've heard of similar things from the likes of demons.
yeah, I don't want that to be true.
Right.
You speak as though you do not know who your pact is with.
That would be
I'll
an
be back.
understatement. I do not. I do not know who my
Hmm.
pact is with.
Well, that is very strange for one such as yourself. I cannot shed any elucidation on such matters, but there are many jealous entities that can be whimsical at times, find strong fascinations with fleeting moments of lesser beings' lives.
Whims. Wait, no, we don't need any of your jokes, Darren. This is a serious moment for me. Um,
Rough.
yeah,
Taryn,
yeah.
please don't ruin this.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be. I'm serious. I'm being serious right now. This is a big thing for me. I'm trying to figure it out. All right. Thank you. We'd be honored to stay here for at least a
I've
little
got
longer.
one more question relating to Boon Giver. All right.
Hmm?
Would you know of a way to identify who could be the one that gave Thrawn his boons, or like how we could actually like find the process on that?
Now, I'm not quite the one for forensics. Perhaps you could reach out. You are connected to your patron after all. In theory, there should be some form of communication that you're capable of with them. Though
Anyone-
without knowing who, it's hard to say how such communication could be formed.
If anyone's looking, Thrawn's kind of like grimacing a little bit, like, oh, all right, I suppose I could try that. I'm just gonna go sit outside for a little while. If you guys want to, if he's want to ask more questions, feel free. Thrawn is just like, he's just like,
You're
thank you.
translating.
No, she's doing the. She's casting tongues. It's just a very shamanic reflavor of it.
Okay.
You guys ask, I'll go watch over Thrawn in case however it communicates requires some sort of thing, or he gets
Oh my
possessed.
god, I'm not doing it literally right this second.
I thought you meant suicide watch.
Oh my god. Oh my gods. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with these fuckers right now.
Get wrecked, nerd.
But yes. So, is there any other questions that anyone wants to ask?
Well, who was the person we would have to? She said we would have to go to learn about like Noctella's religious. Like
Noctella, that
yeah.
city.
Yeah, the
Okay,
city.
okay, never mind then.
Toril will have information about the industry.
Yep.
Luma is all about slaves. The Molins are all about military, and I think Lustra is just trade, right?
Correct.
Yeah, Lustra's their biggest city.
And what about Black Maya?
were
That
told to
is
avoid
not a city of theirs.
I know,
That's
but
one
like,
of
would
the
they have any
places
information
public
about Black Maya?
Yeah, what's this? That in there? Oh, actually, this will be a thing that we should probably tell Gorback and I forget this lady's name.
Grisha.
Grisha, about the Warforged that we came to Aphrodite, Hermes, and Ares, and that they are friends. Because if they encounter them at all, it's like they might be able to know that they would be like, not like mercenaries sent by the Drow.
If I encounter 3 watched in the maze, I will be sure to ask their names before I crush them.
They're currently up in Toril, aren't they?
While they were making their way more south, they'd been to North Molan, Toril, and potentially making their way to Lustro and Octella.
Can you imagine them looking at a billboard with just our faces on it being like, fuck's sake.
Well, fuck.
Well, shit.
Gilding right.
I mean, like, Theo doesn't have any questions. I think right now Theo, because he was at 13 hit points, now he's at 20.
One of you asked about the Black Maya, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you asking her about that?
Yeah. There's like any other information about it aside from like the faces in the waters, I think was the thing we heard.
It is a long tainted place. An ancient evil is said to lurk there. It was once a great lake, according to the walls. But since it has been corrupted by the influence of its inhabitant.
Who's the inhabitant?
I do not know their name. It is a great murderer. An entity almost godly within its own right.
But not a good, alright. And
it is said that many warped creatures lurk in such a place.
alright. And these walls, how do they shed history? Does it
much as Sorry, you talk. Sorry, I left.
These walls just like to show history and all that. Do you have to explore more of this maze or what?
It would be a good way to learn to wander the maze. Of course, you would need to know a great deal before trying such a thing. The fables you'll find are told to our children every day. We pass on the tales of what could have been, what once was, what perhaps will be.
You could
Prophecy is a complicated matter. There are many tales of the same story.
so you could say this maze is literally like a living library.
Perhaps it would be more comparable to a living prophecy.
Mm.
Though a library would not be inaccurate either.
And does it change and shift with every individual that enters, or including it's whatever's on the walls?
It changes and shifts with the influential people in history. Not every fool who wanders into its clutches will be written of in the walls. Although by the smell of you, perhaps some day you will appear upon the wall.
Yeah, that you smell like shit.
To be interred in walls again, but not by body. Okay.
Do you think we'll be on the part of the wall where the slime goes?
That'll be cool. Yeah, with
Who
Ferno
just
just trapped.
left?
With Ferno just trapped inside of it.
That would.
Someone just left.
fun.
It might
Oh,
be
was that Maddie?
Yeah,
Maddie, yeah,
she's just finished work, so
that would make sense.
Rip Maddie.
Alright.
Okay.
Such things will likely depend on your future.
Has anyone tried flowing magic into it, like their own energies into the walls?
Try.
Or meditating with the walls?
Could try.
Yeah.
I
I'd like
have
to just ask first and then see if anyone else has.
I have spent much time wondering and meditating upon what I've found. The maze. I've never attempted to enchant it myself or any such thing. Though I doubt such magic can be done after the happening.
Bro got his answer.
That thing is like the least like terrifying and somehow the most terrifying name for something. That happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some shit happened a long time ago. Whoa, what was it? Can't really tell you that. All we know is that it fucking happened.
Is this when the magic went shit fucked? This great happening?
Imagine talking to like
Razek.
this old ceiling, like so everything's just absolutely fucked, right?
Kraz, but yes, it was the time of the Great Mantle. Casus, as he was known.
Fuck.
Sorry, that very
Did I know
quiet,
Carsus actually did the thing, or
that
Really
very
so fucking
quiet
funny.
fuck.
do I know if Carsus actually did the fucking spell, or what not to cause an apocalypse essentially to happen, or no?
Everybody knows.
It's like one of
This is
the
like
like
common knowledge in the world.
Alright.
That is literally the reason why Theo knew beforehand.
I was just considering, like, I got probably knocked out around the same time.
I
quick
suppose you
question.
probably.
Yeah.
You would have picked it up since you woke up. It's like you've been traveling with Berno, so you'd know about it by now.
Everyone's like, "Oh yes, that thing that occurred," and she was like, "What
What?
thing?"
Yeah, but yeah, it's very
I was
likely that
asleep
you
for that.
probably would have been interred in the stone long before. Well, not necessarily long before, but before Carsus's folly. You weren't there for it directly.
So quick question. Theo looks
Mhm.
directly at Ferno. How's Ferno doing?
How is
Well,
Ferno
Zach,
doing?
yeah,
Ferno,
how is Ferno doing?
Grappling with everything that's going on at the moment. He's deep dark in a maze in a cave, and he doesn't know how to get out. And now
In deep dark, you're in sunlight now.
I don't know how dark this room is. I got dark vision. It doesn't matter.
No,
Anyway.
you're literally in sunlight.
No, we're inside. We're
Oh
inside.
yeah, we're in a hut.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Anywho, just leave my one bit of my small statement alone. It kind of has that look of someone when a terrible, not like a terrible truth, but like
Some shit's gone down.
yeah, some shit's gone down, and you just sort of see like he's still mouth agape, like
Well,
Addy,
Medicine.
mm.
Correct.
All right, I just wanted to do a daily phono check-in.
Wellness check.
No, he's just double checking if he has to murder the necromancer yet or not.
No, it's a wellness check. It's a wellness check.
Hey Ferno, how's it going? Tormented any souls recently?
if I got any more questions, I'll leave you and I'll just walk away from Gracia,
Yeah.
right? Or Grisha?
Yeah, Grisha.
Grisha.
Are there any other questions that we want to know about?
Just
I don't have any at the moment.
Theo has one very quickly with Sharir and thinking out of the room. You said that like just to Grisha. You said that like a lot of the people in the room had like connections to gods. Can you see anything with me?
Yes. Of course. There is no one here that doesn't have the taint of a god's influence upon them.
All right.
It is what I mean when I say you reek of fate.
No, I think that's just Throdgar. He just smells like that.
It is the smell of fate.
It probably smells like Throdgar, let's be honest. A man who can throw a bear 4 miles in like a single like shove. I think that's like akin to godhood. Like,
I think gods are a little more than that, but it's close.
when everyone has left the room, Inferno realizes he's alone.
You're
Yeah,
basically inaudible right now, by the way, Zach.
Oh, am
Yeah,
I?
we can't hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
No!
You sound like you're talking from the other side of the room.
Okay, I put in the other AirPod. How do I sound now?
Significantly
Get out.
better.
Oh my god. Alright, sorry.
Snap
Once
back to reality.
everyone leaves the room, and if no one grabs Ferno, once he does, yes, snap back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity.
he kind of like looks askant for a moment and looks around, and then looks to Grisha. Granny, is it Granny Grisha or Aunt Grisha?
Gorback was calling her Granny Grisha.
Okay.
We may not be as familiar.
I might just say Elder. And he says, thank you, Elder. I don't think I can really handle any more at this time, but before I leave on this expedition, I will come back to ask you some things about him.
Of course, dear.
He leaves. Oh, also, actually, sorry, as he leaves, he goes, is there any sort of tea that you might like when I come to see you again?
Gorbeck, do show him where to get the hoof leaf before they come back next.
that shit sounds great.
Yes, Granny. Come, we should leave. We have pushed her far enough today. Thank you for your time, Mother.
Awesome.
And Gorbeck's gonna follow everyone out.
Bono will follow to the leaves, and then after that's all done, he's going to take his leave and just walk away from the party and find
Sorry,
his way.
what are you doing? You are like full volume on my thing, and I
Yeah,
can't.
you're
hear
full
you.
volume to me, and
you're
I
like
haven't heard anything.
dead silent, my dude.
I heard her.
Wow.
I heard a and then
Yeah.
that's quiet.
That's all I heard.
Uh-oh. Alright, am I back now? I probably sound like shit because I'm just using the laptop speakers and microphone again.
We can
I
hear
have
you.
a hunch you've been using the laptop speakers microphone the entire time
Oh. Well, that's odd because I have
from the other side of the.
that have been working a majority of the time. Anywho,
Yeah, they're just super quiet.
I'll follow our Tauren friend. We really need to stop running into things that begin with T, whether it's their name or their race. By the way, thank you, DM. And
That's the
after
only
I've been
thing
shown
I
the
wanna do.
leaves, Ferno looks at everyone and goes, "I think I'm gonna need a break after that," and then just goes to walk away somewhere in the sun that's quiet and without interruption.
I need a nap. It's basically what he just fucking said.
Who is walking with Gorback?
I'll
Like,
walk
does
you.
everyone kind of split off and go their own ways? Or...
After I find the tea, I do.
Okay.
The
I
tea.
will show you to your accommodation. You can see Gorback. He looks. You've got a high passive insight, right, Theo?
A decently high.
What is it? It's not exactly well hidden on his face. Is it higher
At a
than 12?
17.
Could be higher than 12.
Okay. Yeah. You can see on his face he's come out looking very melancholy compared to when he went in.
You good, bro? I don't say that. Thrawn's
Good
off
bro.
sulking somewhere.
That's okay. Theo won't say anything. Partially because Theo actually can't understand him.
Yeah.
Fair.
You're like, bro looks tired. He looks sad.
He looks sad, he looks tired. I don't need to know a different language to know that.
You're kind of grimacing, like, oh, that's not good.
He leads you in silence to it's probably closer to a than a shack. It's a very large but very basic area. It kind of looks a lot like the barracks at Ravana.
Yeah.
It's not quite as nicely laid out with beds and whatnot. It's more so there's just sleeping bags laid out on the floors across the ground. You can see a lot of very emaciated looking people are still hanging around here. You can spot across all of them is that big brand across their chest, although most of them are now wearing tunics or some form of clothing that covers it up for the most part.
See this? I could have probably. I just need to check if I got the spell list.
Is it Theo? Is it only Theo that has gone with Gorback, or has everyone else gone to sulk in a different corner?
I'm gonna check on Thrawn and then also go to one of the stone walls and just test out at something myself.
I guess
Also-
it's Thrudgar and me.
Also, as soon as
Oh,
we
I'm
all,
there too.
Okay,
Good.
wait, Aaron's here as well. That's nice.
as soon as we all split off, you feel Ferno cut out of the telepathic sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I assume that would have dropped a while ago.
Yeah,
Probably.
It doesn't really last for an hour, but we
Last
never really
hour.
concluded when the hour was up. So
We were kind of using it
It
as an
seems
auto
poetic.
We were kind of using it as an auto translate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all kind of split off and it fades away.
Theo has
Cool.
been wandering in the dark. The only way he knows anything about what's happening is the body language of Gorback. He just figures it out through body language.
He's
Yeah,
like,
so
this
Theo is
motherfucker's
the only
sad.
person here. You're surrounded by a bunch of people that you can't understand. Although you do notice that there's one person that's going around with a sort of makeshift trolley. It kind of looks like a giant soup urn on wheels with a stack of wooden bowls on the side, and she's going around to each one and taking a soup of some kind of meaty stew, it would look like. It looks very human in cuisine, actually.
The
And she's
food
handing...
looks like it's human?
No,
No.
as in...
No,
You know what I mean, dickhead. But yeah, she's handing out bowls of this stew as she goes around. She says something to you that you obviously don't understand, but she offers one up to you.
Yeah, I'll take one. If she offers, I'll take one.
Okay.
And then I would like
And then you would like.
to just go to like is there tables anywhere, or is it just like a kind of
Yeah, at the front, it's kind of one big room. The front half of the room, though, is kind of like a mess hall, while the back is more barracks-like.
yeah, I would just go sit at a table to sample the exquisite cuisine.
While you eat, there's a few people that attempt to come up and talk to you. Although after a little bit of trying, they tend to leave after a couple exchanges of words.
No primordial.
Some seem frustrated, some
No
seem
primordial.
no undercommon either.
I'll
It's like,
I talk in Elvish, hoping somebody will get it, but that's all I got.
Now you understand my struggles. I haven't understood a single person since we've got here.
yeah,
There is
you
something-
can't seem to find anyone.
I guess
that's
it's
fluent in
just
Elvish.
you two lads sitting with each other like. So.
Yeah.
The stew. It's not bad. It's a little bit bland and basic. It's not like it's super seasoned or anything like that, but
I
it's
was being hospitable. Even if they couldn't understand me,
good soup.
never tell a person their food is bad, particularly if they're going to keep you from 2 days away from a drow lady that's trying to that's trying to kill us.
Good soup.
We could take her.
I think just very quickly. So it's only Taryn with me right now.
Yes,
I believe so.
We'll assume
Yeah.
Throdgar's
Probably there as well.
I think at this moment, because Taryn, you see that Theo will do this a lot, where like every now and then when he's got a quiet moment, he'll like go have like a moment with Virgil and the dogs where he's just like shaking their heads. But this time it's slightly different. Like he's absentmindedly talking to you, and then like a sharp moment where his lazy demeanor turns to like a little bit of alert as he like looks over at Virgil, who I'm not sure you can see under the table, and there's like a flash of panic. And then like nothing else happens. He like retracts his hand and then just goes back to eating as if nothing has happened.
Riveting. No.
It's important. It's important for later.
Okay.
Want to share with the class, or are you just gonna?
Oh no, nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right.
He looks.
Well then.
By the way, he looks a little paler than usual.
It's no mean feat.
I mean, I honestly came with you because I assumed you were going to be the least broody of our group. After
No,
everything.
it's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. It should be fine. I mean, the rest found out their stuff about, maybe some demons. Definitely something about Crassus, which will be fun to deal with later. I mean, honestly, you probably should have just been here for Throdgar. I don't think he didn't really. There was nothing else brooding about him, except maybe the clock.
You mean his whole deal, right?
Yeah, maybe a little.
He's still sad from the last arc.
Yeah.
I don't. If you have nothing else to ask, Theo will just like keep. He'll just. It's very obvious that he is trying desperately to like not go back to what he just like what happened before. Like he's switching. He's trying very hard not to go back.
Mm-hmm. Bro heard that, yes, there's something about him with the gods, and he's like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit one fucking bit.
Bad touch, bad touch.
No, that's fine. That's fine. The gods are fine. The gods are fine.
Uh-oh. What's Frodo doing right now while he's off on his own?
Riveting.
He said he'd be right back in
He
the
said
roll
BRB in
chat.
the chat, so we wrong time.
Oh, whoops.
I think
Didn't
it's
notice
Thrawn moment.
yeah.
Be brooding.
So, Thrawn, what are you doing off on your own right now?
Ron's probably tried to find like the highest place he can get. Like if there's like, he's trying to get like up as high as he can, just to kind of be, not to be
Would
on his own.
you climb a tree to get up there? Because there are
Probably
some
not.
tall trees around.
Probably not. Like if there's like a little plateau or some shit, he'd probably just go sit in like the middle of a field.
Okay.
But he's gonna
Yeah.
just like kind of like close his eyes and like lean his head back and like the sun like more or less like hit his face. But thinking about what the lady said, he's going to almost like like let out like a real shaky breath. And he's going to like while sitting, he's going to cross his legs and he's going to like reach out and summon his trident like just in front of him, like and like to like so it's just like sitting in front of him, so he's almost touching it, and he is going to try and reach out to like that energy that he feels to like pull it back to him. He's almost like he's trying to like almost reach that point to call it back to him and just like hover there, like trying to reach out to like beyond the trident to whatever this
Okay.
might be.
Roll raw charisma for me.
Just
He's
so
rolling
no,
raw.
Yeah,
no,
just charisma.
He's
Black
rolling
charisma.
raw.
Okay, this is my best stat, lads.
He's rolling raw.
A 16.
Okay. As you reach out towards the trident and try and pull upon the link and sort of trace the thread back as much as you can, you feel a brief moment of connection. In the back of your mind, you can hear a faint whisper, through and through, before suddenly everything rapidly comes unraveled and the energy around the trident seems to violently snap off and throw you back on your back. You can see the trident now laying on the ground. However, that connection that you described with the trident, it seems far more distant. It's not right in front of you anymore. It seems like it almost feels more like an internal compass pointing in a direction more so than a pull. You can feel that the pact with the weapon does not exist anymore. That pact seems distant to you. And yet it seems of a more genuine nature than it was previously after having reached out. You can feel something pulling you north. Mechanically speaking, until a certain event, what this means is that you still have the trident. It is no longer your pact weapon right now.
Okay, so I just mechanically, I more or less don't have the. It's not magical, and I cannot summon it to myself.
That would be correct. You cannot summon your pact weapon to yourself at the moment.
Oh, well,
Also, was the trident not magical? Or was it just mithril?
No, it's just a mithril trident.
Right.
But by virtue of being my pact weapon, it was magical.
Yeah.
He's probably going to like almost like start to his feet. And he's immediately going to scoop up the trident and like start walking away, trying to find one of the others. Yeah, he's just like, not fucking dealing with that right now. I need to. Yeah, he does. I guess he does try to like pull at the like that feeling. Like he's gonna attempt to try and summon whatever it is again, like that, like almost like summon just his weapon, and you can see it's not working. But
Yeah.
like
When you try and pull on that thread, it feels sort of in a spiritual sense like trying to pull a chain tied to a great tree.
Mhm.
It's like you can
More
feel
likely to
there's
pull
something at
yourself towards it than pull it towards you.
correct. You can feel that there is something there, but it's not budging.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to stow his weapons and he's going to go look for the others. He's only just realized. Oh shit! They can't speak the language. Oh god.
I'm walking to the stone wall, is what I said.
There are
Yes.
some dwergers about if anyone speaks Dwarvish and would like to try and
Oh, hello.
find important information. Like if they need to ask for basic directions, they can.
Mhm.
It me, it your boy.
Yeah. So Zach was going to go try something with the walls, the stone walls.
Hmm?
Do not the walls.
Please do not
So-
pull the walls.
Well, I was going to attempt to try and using some little bit of knowledge of how fucking elves meditate / sleep, use something similar to try and channel magic or the weave / magic and all that to flow into the walls from Trier to the walls to see if anything changes within the walls, because it is essentially like Trier's just understanding this as like it's kind of an organic or like a living magical thing. So it's like, what would happen if outside of magic effects? And he's thinking that the murals are being made by like such as remains of the corpses on the walls that are literally just fueled by the dead bodies that were there.
So something like the spirits or whatever shift, like carving the walls. So are you trying to channel your own magic into it, more or less?
Yes, one type of magic, and then I'll try another one
Mm. Okay.
using my like sorcery first, and then trying to use my oath, like sheer belief in all that in my oath, to try and force it to work. If it doesn't, so yeah, that's what I'm attempting.
Which one do you want to do first? So sorcery first, was it?
Yep.
Charisma check.
Luck dice use.
This was ever the one to use.
Another
luck.
one. All right, 19. I've used 2 luck dice.
Fuck. Okay. You can feel a response from the wall. It doesn't immediately, begin to shift or anything like that, but you can feel an almost sort of resonance form as you begin to pour some of your essence towards it. As though it feels almost, I suppose, kind of like a mutual understanding. Can you give me another charisma check, please?
A luck point. All right, 21.
Oh, fuck, even better. Okay, very nice. As you begin to pour more of your internal self into it, more of your oath and who you are and how you see yourself, you can begin to see the wall shift ever so slightly as it begins to sort of open up as you see what appears to be a new doorway beginning to open. And you can see upon the blank stone that you're touching, an image begins to form, that of a great dragon breathing fire down towards a winged figure bearing a scythe. As the wall slowly recesses in and you start to see a new tunnel, millimeter by millimeter, start to form before you.
God damn.
Neat.
Why did we save the cool shit like at the end of the session? That's great.
We're just gonna like, well, since I'm just like, I'm pretty sure like no one's really around me when I did this, right?
Correct.
All right.
We're just gonna go wandering in the tunnels and die.
Well, it's growing millimeter
head
by
out.
millimeter, so like if I just wait for like a while,
You've
I'll just sit
very
here
much
and just
sped
like
up
wait
the
nearby.
medical process.
Pardon?
you very much sped up a natural process. It's like it moves notably a few millimeters at first, but it's like as you begin to sort of run out of energy, it slows down to an imperceptibly slow crawl. You've kickstarted the forming of a new passage, but it's probably going to take more than just hours for an actual path to open.
Weeks, probably.
Probably.
Like for a room.
You'd probably get a long corridor in a couple of weeks.
Hey, that's a room.
Yeah.
It
It's a
doesn't
long
lead anywhere.
room.
It's a room.
Neat.
Hey, look, this is cool. Think about it. They're gonna see that. It's like that's cool. Like honestly, very smart. I wouldn't have thought to do that shit.
Alright, I'm just gonna make my way back to the rest of them, the party.
Okay. Is Kelleher back?
I am back.
What was Ferno doing to wrap the session off?
He nothing really special. He just went off to go meditate somewhere in the light.
Just
kinda
to
stare up
mull
at it.
over everything he's heard?
He's like
Yeah.
2 meters behind Thrawn.
Behind
They're
the same
both in the
tree line.
same field.
But we're
It's
facing
like
opposite ways.
they're-
Like, we don't know. The other one's there.
There's like a slight crest of a hill between the two of them. But yeah, okay. Very nice. Is there any final moments or self-introspection that anyone wanted to have to finish off the session?
Only if we're skipping to sleep. But that's
Okay.
it.
I was gonna try and discuss if we can try and find out about where we can see if there's a connection or more about the crystal up top, but that could be later.
Okay. Because we'll wrap the session up with the long rest.
Yeah, I think that's good. Everyone restored a full HP.
Incredible.
I have
And
all
I
my
have-
luck points, so I can now make it move even more millimeters in.
I would like I would like a small moment with Theo, because when everyone goes to sleep, Theo won't just yet.
Okay.
And if we're skipping to sleep, then when everyone goes to sleep, Theo will he'll probably just not sneak away, but it's the same thing of he just doesn't want to be in that space right now, but he also doesn't care if anyone sees him leave the space.
The only one that can see you probably is just the people who
Yeah.
are or tree.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And Theo will just exit the room, probably somewhere outside a little bit, try and find a nice wall to just lean up against, and he'll summon Virgil. And when Virgil comes out, nobody else can see this, but I do want to describe how Virgil looks slightly different. Virgil looks the same, but around his neck there seems to be a necklace with like a metal wolf symbol. It kind of looks like in the Witcher game, Geralt's necklace.
Yep.
Even the same metal consistency. And Theo will Theo the entire time while he is looking directly at the necklace, and he is sweating as he takes the necklace off of Virgil, holds it in his hands, and just says, "Fuck, what am I gonna do now?" And then he will probably just be out there for the entirety of the night. He might come back to actually finish a long rest, but he is going to be out there for a little bit. And that's all I wanted Theo to do.
Ominous. Lovely.
Ominous.
Excellent. This has been a massive exposition session, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lore that's been dropped and a lot of plot threads that have just been established at the end of this session.
In the last 15.
I'm very excited. I've been looking forwards to this session because
We're gonna get back together tomorrow, and everyone's gonna be super dour, and Karen's gonna be like, "The fuck's wrong with all of you?"
Tree's not even down. It's like, oh, neat, I found out something about this maze.
Sherez being his normal self, but more chipper for some reason, and that's more terrifying.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey guys, want to guess what I did? I defaced this place."
I know something that you don't. I know something that you don't.
Incredible.
Oh god.
Like how easy it would be to use both the towers or the crystals to link a magic circle between them, so you can teleport in
I
and
mean,
out.
technically speaking, the magic you can do that with, if you just draw the circle in both places, those are linked.
Hmm.
Or you could draw the circle in one place and then take a chance and teleport to a familiar place through that.
Hmm.
And
But
then just
none of
draw
us
the
have
circle
magic
at the second
circle yet.
place. Correct. I believe that's like a 7th level spell, isn't it?
I think
And I
it's
think
Yes,
it might
it's a
only
pretty high level.
fun.
Funnily enough, it would make this whole scouting mission very trivial if just each night you could just pop back to Myvara.
Oh shit! Magic circles are 3rd level.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
magic
third
circle
level.
also, I think, costs things.
Yeah.
I
At least 100 gold pieces worth of silver and iron.
Does it consume it?
Yep.
Yeah, if
That-
it has a price on
Cool.
it, it consumes it.
That means we got to spend 100 gold every time. That's pretty
Yeah.
funny though.
That might be okay if the creature has used teleportation.
I think it's just teleport that's 7th level, right?
Yeah,
Because
oh
magic
yes.
circle is you can only teleport from one circle to another, correct?
Yeah.
Which is
It's
why
like
it's
like
only
poor
3rd
man's
level.
teleport. Yes, no, you're right. It
Yeah.
is 7th level, which is why it's such a big deal in my campaign that Crash can just teleport at will.
Bam,
Because you shouldn't be able to, like, physically, you shouldn't have that much magic. But yeah. But no, fuck, no, good session. Good session.
Yeah.
This was
I enjoyed it.
very interesting. Very yes.
Actually, be looking at the wrong fucking magic
Jaden
circle.
stole my fucking sword from my Hexblade from me.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous.
All right, yeah, I was
character
wrong.
thread to
Magic
go
circle is
down.
completely different to a teleportation circle.
Guys, I no longer have a +7.
Yeah,
It's only a +5.
that's on you. Why
No, I
didn't you
can't.
send a letter
Wait.
first?
Why didn't I? What?
Try to reach out to your patron,
Ah,
Gene.
yes, I like investing in myself. I'm trying to make myself more powerful by my own power.
It's happened a little earlier than I originally intended it to, but I guess if you want your packed weapon back, you're going to have to go find where it is.
Get wrecked.
I have a theory of where it is. And considering like which
North.
way is
Speak,
north,
peasant. Where do you reckon it is? Do you reckon it's in that fucking swamp that we were specifically told won't be helpful for us at all?
yeah, because we
Nah,
were
you
told
know
like it was a great
I'm
murderer.
gonna throw
That's correct.
a wild guess out there. It teleported to Minotaur, and now we're doomed.
No,
But
it teleported to the lady's manor.
Well, both of those are in the wrong direction, is the problem.
yes, but who
Bitch, don't
knows?
tell me
man?
what to do.
The Tarrasca's guarding it. Good luck.
I'll play a couple of games of Overwatch if anyone wants to
Oh,
hop on for a
Yeah,
little bit.
I'd be down for that.
Don't have enough energy to do that. I also need to take some pills.
Vibes. I'll probably only play one
Fair.
or two.
This is my life. Good luck,
I'm
Jaden,
going
with the
to go
trial
make
tomorrow.
some dinner.
Oh,
Oh,
go finish
right,
those
don't
dinner.
remind me.
Hey, my people were great.
Hopefully
don't know.
mine are.
I don't know why they would do that on a Friday.
Yeah, kind of brutal, right?
Like, that's fucked up.
Well, trial by fire, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened with my guys.
I suppose I just put them on service, right?
I'll be back.
I put them on cleaning, and then they kind of figured out how to do everything in the restaurant anyway. So I didn't do anything. I just let them do their thing.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to put both of them in the same spot because if they
Yeah.
struggle, then that one spot's going to struggle. But I
Yeah.
also don't want to spread them out across the restaurant because then I won't be able to watch both of them.
All I know is that I won't be helping you because I am sick.
Valid.
Get wrecked.
Thanks, Sherlock.
What were you about to say, Nick?
I'm back in the market of looking for jobs. Not back there in hospitality yet, but if I get desperate enough,
Come to Fabiano.
You got that one offer from Spain.
There will be
Please.
like no one that you recognize at Fabiano anymore.
no, I'll be like, I'm the old guard, and they're like, we've been here for 2.5 years. What are you talking about?
Dude, it's so sad. There's like no Cat. There's no.
Well, Kat's still
Bloody-
there. You just have to email her.
She's in
with
head
password.
office now. It's like. I'm trying to think of anyone that Nick might recognize. Luke
know
is
Luke.
technically still in head office.
I'm on my
He-
way, Zach, to join you for a watch.
He's admin. He's
Yeah, he does Maddie. I know he was doing Maddie's payroll because she's like, "Oh yeah, Luke sends me." I'm like, "Wait, Luke?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "I know Luke."
yeah. He's like the only person with a fucking solid grasp of reality in head office, I swear to God.
Well, I mean, there's Kat there now, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So I found out teleportation circle's actually 5th level.
Oh, there you go. It's 5th level. And then teleporters 7th.
But it's half the price of what you would
Magic
expect. Like,
Circle.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
Nice.
And Ferno actually can learn it.
Let's bully
Invite
out
me, Zach. Invite me.
Nice. Anyway,
Um,
I'll leave
but
you
no,
guys to it.
Yeah,
Enjoyed the
excellent.
session. Very fun.
Excellent session.
Yeah.
Through
Yeah, it was a great
so
session.
I will just double check. You said through and through, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just double checking. You got really close to your mic, and it was a little hard to hear you.
My apologies.
No, it's all good. Okay, chill. Fuck.
I'm guessing you're not joining us.
No,
Hmm?
I won't. I'm gonna.
No.
Yeah.
I might join you. I know Zach Keller has said he wasn't going to be on for very long though.
We'll see how it go.
By the way,
He's got a few games.
I hope other people retained information there because my brain was not on it tonight.
I was writing shit down.
Thank
I was not.
the Lord.
I'm a bad DM and didn't write down any of what I told you. So
Yeah.
even though I know all the
yes.
so I
Jaden,
know the
no.
information, but I haven't kept track of what information I've shared with you guys.
Jaden, I now have to rely on.
That totally doesn't sound like something that happens in my campaign at
Oh
all.
no, that's my entire
Fine.
campaign now for my
Two.
players.
Go
I kind of have to rely on them now for
Gaslight.
information.
Gatekeep.
Jaden sends me fucking memes that like it's like DM like just like making shit up on the spot. And I'm like, fuck you.
Jaden, where's my inspiration, nerd?
Oh yeah. In
No,
hindsight, 100%. I should have given Theo inspiration last session for the fucking corpse throw. Although honestly, I feel this session, fuck.
There's a lot of people that.
Sharir and Braun both had major developments.
And actually played them kind of seriously.
Yeah.
Frodo's
Which
having
is
a
rare
moment
for
in the
us.
corner.
Oh man.
I like Frodo in the corner having a moment.
Yeah, Furno's
Frodo's
been much more characterized recently.
By the way,
thank you.
I think it's been mischaracterized. I don't plan on killing Furno. In fact, I feel kind of worried for the guy.
I'm sorry, you say that, and then one day you're gonna be like, let's check up on Furno, and he's gonna be like floating like 6 feet above the ground, speaking in like dead tongues, like eyes glowing, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
But,
Different type of wellness check now.
If it has nothing to do with him manipulating someone else's soul, then I'll be cheering him in the corner. I'll be like, you go
Furno's
float in the
endgame is
corner.
that he becomes a lich.
I don't know yet.
Technically,
Become a lich, fight the counter lich.
There is such a thing called an arch lich, which is in elvish things, but like they're good
Okay,
liches.
hear me out. What if he became a demi-lich? Would you have
Demi
objections
liches
to
are generally more powerful than liches.
If it's literally, I don't care
But
about
Literally.
I'm so glad Jade and I were like,
if someone fucks with their own soul but no one
That
else's,
doesn't matter.
You're chill with that or no?
Yeah, because it's their own choice and they will suffer the consequences
As
when
long
they
as
die
they're not.
and deal with it later.
I believe I've asked Tarrison this exact question at work, and the response he gave me was, "Look, I know where your soul's going to end up, and I feel bad for you, but I don't feel any need to accelerate it."
Yeah, basically. I know what's gonna happen to you, but like it's your choice and you're the one making the stupid decision, so good luck. I'll cheer you on, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's only when you're fucking with other people's soul because that's not your choice and you've like relinquished your right to have a soul at that point. So that's
Says you. No.
actually yes, says me.
Yeah. I know that so I know that Jaden you want to head off. But did you guys see the art that Maddie made of the characters?
Yeah, the
I
pixel art.
did.
Yeah,
Neat.
where is
Oh,
it?
wait, did I not see? Where is this?
In the art.
Is it in the Happy
And-
Little Trees? Yeah, go to Happy Little Trees.
Yeah.
I know
Guess who's who? Guess
I'm
who's who?
I know who Theo is.
Hang on. I'm only just seeing some of the
Happy Little Trees.
fucking
know-
Tauren Drow. What the fuck is this?
Oh, and
I
the
know.
memes.
I
is that
thought you were
what
describing the
Yeah.
mural.
Oh. It wasn't a Tauren behind the other Drow, it was a pair on either side.
Good soup.
The two Taurens being held
Maddie,
hostage.
I just saw the
The,
good super meme. That's perfect.
sorry, where was the heart? Is
Happy,
it in
Happy Little Trees. Yeah.
Where the
I
fuck is
definitely
Happy
know
Little
that,
Trees? I can't
Very
find it.
bottom in the art section. Very,
there
very
it is.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little 8-bit art.
Yeah, I think it's 32 by 32. But look, you got Thrawn
Oh.
top left, Throdgar, Furnos top right, then
Okay. I thought I was
Taran
in
bottom
the middle.
left. Yeah, Theo in dead middle, like with milk white skin. Like literally, it's just a white background. And I actually really loved their Matty Sharir.
I like
Wow.
Matty
Why do
Sharir
I-
as well, actually.
Because he's got like the gold inlays and stuff too.
Mm.
And I like that we're all themed to like different colors.
Also,
Throdgar is
just
so fucking wide.
Yeah.
The most accurate depiction of Throdgar.
He's still shown to be taller than almost everyone else. He's just like it was really funny when Maddie was opening the Photoshop file because she'd like pop up Furno and you could see most of Throdgar still around it.
Also, I felt targeted when you were like, "Oh, hey, the small Tauren girl is as tall as the normal people." Excuse you. That's me, baby.
Fair enough.
To be fair, Gorbeck is like a giant compared to the other Taurens you've seen so far.
I'm fairly certain.
Rollback might actually just be a genuine Minotaur.
I think I'm the only
Pretty
person
much, yeah.
under 6 foot, right? Like Theo's not
But
very
no.
tall.
But no,
Theo
because
is-
Gorbeck dwarfs even Sharir.
Yeah, he's 5'10".
Sharir's like nipple height on the man.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Gorbeck's almost like at a hunch walking through the maze.
Okay, super interesting.
So he's so it's like horns included, he'd be a little over 10 foot tall.
Jesus.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty
Absolutely
fucking.
flat.
Oh yeah.
We're at like crotch height for this man.
I'm staring at his knees.
Fuck you, Hanzo.
You're like, you need a larger loincloth.
Guy. I'm just gonna talk to your feet.
It's hanging out. Oh god. Oh, it's swaying as you walk. Oh, it's actually kind of mesmerizing.
Does
It's got
I
a
didn't
rhythm
think they got
to
that
it.
big.
It's got a
Man,
rhythm
does
to
it like chafe dragging on the floor behind you? But no, I will say back to Maddie's art, I do love the fact, like, God, I fucking love the fact that Throdgar uses up like the entire square.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, hey, look at this full body of the character, and Throdgar looks almost like fucking.
He
He's
ate another one.
Yeah.
He is like if you look at the shape of him, he's a big, like almost square. Everyone else is like these tall rectangles, and he's just like
a square.
He has no neck. Everyone else has a neck. Throdgar doesn't.
Oh my god, you're right. He just has a beard. But no, I love that. That's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Good job, love.
Yeah. The only problem I feel is that it's hard to see how much bigger than everyone else Sharir is. Because he's got the same proportions, so if you put him in the same box cell, he looks like the same size as all of them, but in reality, it would be like you'd have to take that bottom right cell and grow it a bit for it to be accurate, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like one head above like fucking Inferno or something, isn't he? So
Yeah. Sharir is bigger than Throdgar.
yeah.
Isn't
Which
he
is
like 7'2" or something like that? Or 6'7"?
Ridiculous.
Sharir
He's
is
like a big-
6'7", I
He's
think.
a big robot man.
Yeah.
Let me just
Sharir's
check.
big.
Okay, you're
I
not
did write down.
too much crazy taller than I think
Yeah,
Throdgar's
6'7".
6 foot. I think Thrawn's like 6'2".
Also, is Ferno more than 6 feet?
Yes, I'd actually have to look. It's been a while.
Wait, so
The
Theo's
only one
legitimately the
under
shortest in the
5.
party?
Oh no!
What about Taran?
I'm having
Terrence
a
more
look.
than
I'm bringing up my
6 feet, right?
character sheet.
You're like, I need the fucking answers.
Join me in the 5-foot gang.
5'11" gang, if you will.
I'm
Oh,
5'10".
fucking no.
5'11"? Nah, you're 5'4", bro.
In the Lord of the Rings campaign that I was doing, I was playing a barbarian that was 5'2". Like literally the height of Matty. And I'm like, I am a motherfucker with a great lance. Literally I can hit people 10 feet away from me. Don't fuck with And it was really funny whenever someone's like, oh my god, he's riding this majestic elk. And I'm like, hello, peasants, more or less. And then I'd hop off of it and I'd just go, thunk. And they're like looking down at me like, how do you get up on that?
Pure leg strength.
Put away stepping stool.
Well, I'm an elf, so I can just kind of like run up it.
He jumps. That's what he does.
It was really funny because there was I've explained before, there was 2 barbarians and a rogue in that party, and one barbarian's like, he's like, I'm like 6'5", and I'm like 300 pounds of pure muscle, and I'm like a Rohirrim, so I've got this giant like battle horse with me, and I'm like, I'm a fucking gremlin.
Maddie made me laugh.
I was gonna say that, Maddie. Explain yourself before the
Taran is roughly the same size as Theo, but his horns give him a higher advantage.
I know. Wait, does that mean you're technically in the 6-foot gang?
Almost. I'd say yes.
I'm the only 5-foot monkey here.
So what if someone just trims your horns short?
I
That's
normally
fucked logic.
always play like really tall individuals because I'm just used to it. So it's really funny playing a fucking 5-foot guy in a group of also really tall fuckers.
Harrison sitting here like, I wanted to role play out what it's like to be Jaden.
Not inaccurate.
Not inaccurate. I think we're like the same height. I think I'm 5'10".
Incredible.
Mm.
Good job,
Does
Theo.
that ball just kill itself?
Mm.
No, it's on the edge of the map.
Okay,
Yes.
I
no,
need to
Oh,
go
okay.
get food and then probably also sleep.
Same here.
All right. Good night and
Yeah,
good
good
eats.
session.
Have a good one, guys.
Goodbye.
guys.
There he is.
See ya.
Good night.
Good night.
Mm.
Good night.
I am going to turn off Craig now.
Alright.
But Zach, I hope you know when I finally get around to editing all the recordings that yes, I do save, unless I have technical difficulties. But I don't think I've had any technical difficulties so far, so they should all be saved.
You've become okay. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
when I do
Right.
get around to editing them, I will be singling out Zach's little singing just then because I really enjoyed it.
I didn't hear him singing at all.
I
I'm
just want to
talking-
be
hey,
part of your symphony.
Yeah.
Right at the end there.
Yeah.
I don't think that was even that good. That's funny.
What fucking chat did they start Craig in?
It's actually, I think, Among Us.
Among Us.
No, Among.
Oh, yes,
well, yeah,
yes,
you
yes,
kinda
there.
got it.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to Craig's Chronicles. We play for fun and record for fun, so we hope you had fun too. Please do not expect a regular upload schedule. If you are one of our employers who somehow found this, please remember that how we play a fantasy role-playing game with friends is not reflective of our professional conduct.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Stop.